Did you know Bond students have been in every Olympics since '92? How do they do it? Bond is known for its prowess in the sporting domain. With incredible facilities throughout campus, it means you can easily transition from this to this. Sport is alive and well at Bond University.
Second quarter, they did really well.
Who, me or bad?
Yeah. And then third quarter was Tommy Simpson for Labrador, who we saw
Yeah.
number 3.
Yeah.
And he had 51.
Ooh.
He kicked 3 goals.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Rob Fitter. I'm the president of Wilston Grange Football Club. I'd like to welcome everyone here today. All players, coaches, officials and supporters from both clubs, and some dignitaries I'll mention in a moment. Welcome to special guest Jimmy Sullivan, the member for Stafford. Legacy representatives here today who have been walking around the ground selling memorabilia, so please support them today. I'll introduce you to the Legacy representatives in a moment, standing beside me. To all our service men and women, past and present, who are inside and outside of the club. We're here today to pay tribute to our Anzacs and to all our servicemen and women who have fought for our country and given us the privilege of enjoying the liberties and freedoms that we all experience today. It's an honour for our club to be hosting this year in our annual match-up against the Morningside Football Club. I'll hand over in a moment to Legacy to do the formal ceremony. And I'm here with Major Philip Lillybridge.
We got a record.
We've also got Sean Mulqueen here today, who's the president of 42 for 42 Afghanistan Memorial Garden, which is a charity that's set up to support all those who served in Afghanistan. At the end of the game today, we'll also have the Kent Abbey Cup to be presented to the winning captain and coach.
6 blokes behind you.
To be presented by Kent Abbey, a former Morningside legend, current legend I should say. And the Blair Jewel Medal for the best on ground will be presented by the 2 coaches after the game in the clubhouse.
That's good enough.
Yeah, and that'll be presented by John Blair today. Graham Jules unfortunately not present. So all the best to the teams today. Let's all play in the spirit of the Anzac, and I'll hand you over to Major Philip Lillybridge now.
Thank you very much, Rod. Rod, you've done well and covered most of my introduction anyway, so thanks very much. But I would also like to acknowledge all dignitaries here today, serving personnel both past and present, and all players and personnel involved with the 2 clubs who are playing here today. Especially in this 109th commemoration week of Anzac. By way of introduction, as Rod said, my name is Phil Lillybridge, a retired Royal Australian Army Corps member of 30 years. I'm currently the volunteer with the Legacy Brisbane on the North East contact group. I'm the chair of that group, also involved with the Federal Local Sub-Branch and in various areas of Department of Veteran Affairs. With me today I have my granddaughter Jada. Jada's dad is a current serving member who couldn't be here today, but in future he'll be posted back here to Brisbane, and so we'll see a little bit of him around as well. My association with Legacy, it began in 1972 with the death of my father, who was a World War II veteran. At that stage, my mum, also a World War II veteran, became a Legacy widow. As was the practice at the time, Legacy stepped up and took over and assisted Mum with my sister and myself. So began my personal journey with Legacy. Legacy itself, it started as a promise in the trenches in the Western Front during World War I. A soldier said to his dying mate, "I'll look after the missus and kids." This became known as the promise. Something Australian servicemen and women and the population of Australia has been doing ever since. From that promise, the first Remembrance Club was formed in Hobart by Major General Sir John Jellygrave in 1923. Subsequently, another returned soldier, Lieutenant General Sir Stanley Savage, was inspired to establish a similar club in Melbourne, which he named Legacy. And today, over 100 years on, Legacy provides its services to the families of the fallen and incapacitated veterans through a network of 44 clubs throughout Australia and one in London. As part of the network of clubs, Legacy Brisbane looks after the families of our fallen and incapacitated veterans in South East, Central and Western Queensland. Legacy itself, the mission, it stands to support the families of the deceased and incapacitated veterans. Legacy is unique in this mission. No other ex-service organisation strives to achieve this service. Legacy is a uniquely Australian story, and we're only able to deliver our services through the generosity of the Australian public and our Legacy volunteers. The Legacy vision is that the families of our fallen and incapacitated veterans will suffer no financial nor social disadvantage resulting from the death or permanent incapacitation of the veteran. This is delivered by Legacy volunteers throughout, known as legatees. Legatees are voluntary members of the Legacy clubs, also privileged to be supported by the many RSL sub-branches and other ex-service organisations and their members throughout South East Queensland. The spirit of service is their principal personal effort. Not only is this service worth rendering on behalf of the grateful nation, it keeps that 100-year-old promise alive. It ensures funds raised go towards the services where they are most needed. Legacy provides long-term social, emotional and financial support to the families of the Australian veteran. As always, in any volunteer area, legatees are always in short supply. The national figures, in 2003 nationally there were 133,000 beneficiaries. By 2015 that figure had dropped to 79,900 and the expected figure in 2030 is 26,600. Natural attrition is a bad thing. Nationally, Legacy supports 40,000 people to ensure they do not suffer any financial disadvantage due to the loss. Across South East Queensland, Central and Western Queensland, Legacy supports 5,446 widows, 170 youth, 125 young people with disabilities. These are all supported by 253 legatees, averaging 21 contacts per volunteer. Some have up around 30 cases to handle. In addition, the club supports 25 partners with veterans and their children who have sacrificed their health through the Family Assistance Program. Legacy Brisbane has 12 contact groups throughout the state. Gympie, Longreach, Wynnum, Redcliffe, Wiltshire, Bribie Island, North East, North West, Redlands, Logan, South East, South West, Sunshine Coast and Warwick. And Legacy supports all their dependents through 5 major internal programs. There's the traditional widows, the young families, the youth, people with disabilities, and the current serving personnel, which is one of our mainstays at the moment. I'd now like to thank you for your patience and listening, and if anybody would like to be involved with Legacy, contact your local Legacy group. You may contact your local sub-branch, or more at home. I will be here for about the next half an hour under the marquee, so please come and see me, feel free. I can actually give you some brochures, or just let you know what Legacy does for our listeners. Thank you very much, and to the players, a good, safe and hard game, and we'll see how it goes from there on. But in the interim, I could ask you all to be upstanding. We'll recite the ode and remain standing for the last post. There'll be a minute's silence for us, and then remain standing for the national anthem. They shall grow not old, for we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated.
Can I have both captains and head field umpire over into the coin toss?
Yeah. That's good, isn't it? There's Matheson there. Yeah. I think he might like the weights. Bit of a gym junkie.
You know there's people I reckon, like, the moment he touches the wire,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
holds up.
Yeah.
Never looked that big.
Well, I thought he did. Yeah.
You know, for a smaller height. Yeah, you're going to say down on there. Just give me a heads up after that intro, mate. Just sort of like, getting halfway through my intro. That happened a couple of weeks back as well. Got halfway through the intro and the on the 30. Like, they do But I got three-quarters way through it, and it was like, I was introducing, I think it was Jack or something, it was like, that was when we came in. Yeah. I thought they talked for a minute.
Just means that we're going to be over our way. See you guys. See you later. Keep an eye on the screen. See you later.
Flynn Woder, number 56.
Yep.
He's making his
Debut. Yep. From Ballarat.
Oh, is he a Ballarat?
Yeah.
Accommodation where we've got a little stop in the morning and you've got to do your chip cargo and I've got to do something,
Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2. Close one? Think it'll be a close one?
Should be, based on how they've gone so far this year.
Yep. 2v6.
2v5, I think. Or according to the ladder, 2v6.
That's what I've got.
Thursday we do reformer, Monday night we do well, we do it well, yeah. We went yesterday at 4:30. No, I'm not starting. When I'm drinking, what's the game? It's too much, I can't wait yet. Because they're all at home drinking, and I was like, oh, why are you going to Pilates for? I'm confident about it. It was something out of Let's just see, guys. We've got some. What's happening? Where is it?
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 4 QAFL action, coming to you live from the home of the Wilston Grange Gorillas. My name's Kane Browning. I'm joined in the box this afternoon by David Hampton. Welcome, Dave. How are you going?
Very well, Kane. Beautiful day for football here at Hickey Park this afternoon, isn't it? Wilston Grange, Morningside, and I think it promises to be a pretty good clash too. We've had a beautiful Anzac presentation just prior to coming to air, and looks like conditions are going to be perfect. 2v6 on the ladder, and a couple of wins in a row now for Wilston Grange, and of course Morningside undefeated second on the ladder.
Well, you know,
there's a bit of a reason for that too, isn't there? They've had a fairly decent inclusion by the name of Reece Matheson.
Well, the former Brisbane Lion, obviously, leaving the Lions last year, joining the Gorillas. I crunched some numbers last night, and it was crazy when I thought about it, because the 3 top stat getters for the year for Morningside, you've got Patoli Simmons, he's averaging about 5 clearances a game. And we've got Garrick McDonough, averages 31 disposals, 6 and a bit inside 50s, which is good for McDonough. He's a great start of the year.
Yep.
And Kai Perslow's averaging just under 10 contested possessions. But then you look on the other side of the coin, and Reece Matheson, it's crazy. He had 41 touches, 15 contested, 8 clearances, 8 tackles. That was last week. He's averaging 41.5 possessions per game, averaging 10 inside 50s, just over 10 clearances and 18 contested possessions.
They are crazy numbers.
So he's at an absolute brilliant start. He's leading most of the stats you can rack up over the league for season 2024 so far. We're only 3 weeks in, obviously. But they've had a pretty good start. They went down by 4 points in week 1, so it's the only loss of the year for them. And Morningside's gone through undefeated, like you said. So it sets up a brilliant contest between these two sides. Just quickly, thanks to Braden Windows and Doors, field umpires today, Matt Bellina, Jamison Galbraith and William Kennedy. Boundary umpires, Chris Chichiti, hopefully I pronounced that right, Nicholas Mabb, and goal umpires, Alistair Meldrum and Tristan Symes. Good luck to everyone in the umpire department this afternoon. On behalf of the AFL Queensland YouTube channel and Double Take, welcome to Hickey Park this afternoon. Round 4 QAFL action. We're just about ready to go here. Sets up a beautiful contest this afternoon, ladies and gents. A lot on the line. Who can get on top early? There's the siren, and we're just about ready to go.
A beautiful bounce to start the afternoon off. No one got an effective hit out in the middle. There's Matheson. Got it to the handball, then got a clearing kick off the ground. Goes inside 50. Is a chance for them? Oh, no. All comfortably in there.
Little drop kick pass there.
Yeah, little drop. Thomas Griffiths takes the mark cross half back for Morningside. It's a scrubbly old kick, and stopping in was Westerberg's. Zach Westerberg takes the mark, goes in, finds Matheson, gets and goes, plays on. He's going to kick to the top of the square. Up they go, off hands. No one can take the ball cleanly. They've still got numbers around the football. Is it in the back, holding the ball, or over the line for a boundary throw in? That'll be the last.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how Morningside go this afternoon. Big Brad Hodge is a massive out for them this afternoon in the ruck and around the ground, and he can drift forward and kick the odd goal or two. So it's a massive out for them. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. Both ruckmen go up, probably won by Grange. Just rolling around about 25 metres out directly in front. Who's going to win this? Ends up in the hands of Wilston Grange. Can't get ball on boot. Morningside trying to come out of trouble now, just fumbling. Rolls it through for a rush behind. First score of the afternoon going to the Gorillas. They lead this contest by the one solitary behind.
A nice little fumble to get that ball out of play. They can come out of defence in Morningside. The kick, well, it's... I was going to say not really to anyone's advantage other than Pettigrew, who gets the ball, kicks inside. That's good. They've got a player out wide if he wants to use him. In Rook goes more into the centre, but Griffiths gets there and cuts it off. He goes quickly with a big kick to about 30 out, directly in front. The high flyers are up. No one can take the mark. They'll clear out. They'll come out again, Wilston Grange, and they'll clear this time through the agency of Daniel Bowles.
Kicking towards the boundary line. That might be a little bit too wide. Yes, it is. So that's out on the full. Here's a chance for Morningside to come out from half back. Decides to move the ball quickly. Ends up in the middle. That is Horn. Thomas Horn. Right in the middle of the ground on that far side wing. Not quite sure where to go here. Decides to go long down the line. Plenty of numbers around the ball. Got up early. Got the handball out. Snap on goal. Rolling towards the boundary line. Can't get there. Last line defence. Keeps it in. Rolls around. Is that a goal? I think it is. First goal of the afternoon going to Morningside. It looks like number 22 there.
Yeah, Kelly Castle.
Kelly Castle. Well, geez, that was almost Higgins-like from a few years back for Richmond. Didn't know what was going on there.
Around the goalpost there. And
the goalpost. I almost missed the ball completely with the boot as well. Just got over the line.
Got a shoelace on it, I think.
Got a shoelace on it. First goal of the afternoon goes to Morningside. They lead one straight kick 6 to the one solitary behind for the Gorillas. Just over 3 minutes played.
So, good start for Morningside. The opening goal this afternoon, an absolute bathed in spectacular conditions out here at Hickey Park. Again, up they go in the ruck. O'Toole got it. They'll get the clearance again here for Morningside. The kick was okay. It was just on the shoelaces, though. Able to mop up.
Good
there was
smother.
Osborne, but his kick was smothered, as you heard. Batoli Simmons, he got it, but he was locked up as well. Ball heading towards the line. And eventually goes over. And we'll have
hang on. No love lost. The captain, Baker, he was the only one that went for the footy in that contest. Got the ball over the line. Bit of push and shove. Nothing wrong with that early in the contest here. Right in front of us, ladies and gents, as this ball's about to get thrown back in. Good throw in for the umpire. Takes it out of the ruck. Rolls towards the boundary line. Half forward. That was number 19 taking that out of the ruck. Westerberg, I got a bit tongue twisted there. I was going to say something else. He looks to have the advantage in that ruck battle. You got number 12 for Morningside. Flynn O'Toole looks like he's taking the ruck duties.
Yep, he's got the height advantage, O'Toole.
In the absence of Hodge. Who's going to win this one? O'Toole just got a fist on it. Ball came to ground again. O'Toole lays the tackle. Good second effort there. And plenty of one-on-one contests behind the footy here at the moment. Seems like everything's set up pretty well for the Gorillas. Speaking of Morningside, here they come. One-on-one contest. That's a great grab. Number 26. That's Jacob Lohman. Right in front of us. Lohman decides to just put the ball up. Good one-on-one effort there. At half back. Goes to the Gorillas. Take that as a win. Decides to go out wide. Trying to move the ball a little bit quicker. Out to the wing. Steps back inside. Kicks down the line. That's a brilliant kick. Got over the back. Decides to go back off the mark. Kicks the ball short. They've got a little bit of an overlap going here, the Gorillas. Kicks the ball back to the hot spot, unfortunately. Ball
No,
instantly
play
cut
on.
off. Touched off the boot, says the umpire. It's going to be balled up about 20 metres out directly in front for the Gorillas.
Looking for their first goal of the afternoon. The Gorillas, they trail it by 5 points. Morningside have got numbers. They try and work
Good
it off.
tackle.
Great tackle. Was it holding the ball? The umpire said no. Quick snap goes across the face of goal and through for a minor score. So,
Jeez, that was
we're a tad unlucky not to get the...
Jeez, that was a brilliant tackle. And again, those small forwards need to get the pressure up early. That's a good kick. Ends up in the hands of number 37. That's Purslow. Purslow, half back. Not quite sure where to go. Looking for that swish. Decides to do it. A little bit dangerous, but that's okay. Decides to go out a little bit wider, right on the boundary line. Still a little cross half back. Kicks it in short. Handball's back in board. Here they go now. Moving the ball a bit quicker. Decides to go down the line. No one really at home. 2-on-1. The 2-1 out. But look at the pressure. Forward pressure by Morningside. Got the handball out somehow. Punched the ball clear towards the boundary line. Will it stay in? Yes, it does. Got the handball back. Little kick towards full forward. Missed everyone. But just got a touch on it before it went over the line.
Cockatoo. Kicked that one. He got a couple of possessions there, Cockatoo.
Cockatoo.
And I thought it was nearly going to clean bowl everybody and bounce through for a goal.
That was another great addition to Morningside for season 2024. Another former AFL player.
Baker takes the mark, the skipper. Last year's best and fairest winner also. For the Gorillas, his kick is okay. I didn't think it was first off. Finds Jack Rains. The Rains will probably just go up the line. He does. He's got players there. Morningside have got players over the back. They should be able to clean it up. They do. That time it was through Straka. Gets the kick down towards half forward. Got numbers, arms ping. The umpire said play on's the call. Owen was there. He couldn't take it cleanly. Good tackle there. Put on by Fiddler. Gets it to ground and we'll have a ball up.
Geez, they've definitely put the whistle away early. There's been a couple of occasions where it looked like it was on the ball, but the umpire said play on. No one can win clean possession there. Trying to get the ball out. Number 17 for Morningside. Ends up in the hands of Baker. That's Matheson once more, the beast. A lot of holding, pulling and pushing there in that contest. Wilston Grange has probably got the numbers. Good tackle laid there by Morningside, number 11. That's Maxie Nelson. Umpire looks like he might have found a free kick too. That's going to Nelson. They're set up pretty well behind the ball, the Gorillas. Baker's back there trying to act as a spare. Dropped the monkey shoe taken. Could have got legged as well. Play on, says the umpire. Here they come now. Through the corridor. Not a lot to go to. Decides to go out wide. That's okay. Going to half forward now. No one at home whatsoever for the Gorillas. Is that deliberate? No, says the umpire.
Daniel Bowles it was with that kick.
Geez, Griffiths from Morningside was just tracking that ball. Really didn't kick it to anyone. Decided to go to the boundary. Take that as a win, will the Gorillas. Right on half forward. Both ruckmen go up again. O'Toole probably won it on that occasion. Tackle laid right on the half forward line. Umpire comes in for another stoppage. We've played just under 10 minutes. No scoring in the early stages. 2 behinds to 117 in favour of Morningside. Ball gets kicked back in. Gets cut off there. Number 6. That's Lanthois, the vice-captain for the Wilston Grange this year. Kicks it out a little bit wider. A lot of short kicking going on for the Gorillas. They're not wasting the ball. Kicks to half forward. Again, that ball, beautiful kick inside 50. Ends up in the hands, number 3. That's Lachlan Rook.
Plays on quickly, snaps around the body.
He's kicked it. Oh.
He's just offline, through for a minor score.
Jeez, decided to go.
Yeah.
Had a bit of room to move. Got on the right foot snap, just offline. They're peppering the goals a little bit, Wilston Grange, in the early stages.
They are. McDonough brings the ball in. Then receives the handball back, but his kick's a poor one. He's turned it straight over to Pettigrew. Pettigrew can kick him back inside 50. Still looking for their opening goal. We've played over 10 minutes here in the opening term. Big fly up. No one completed the mark.
Geez, that was Matheson coming from about 4 deep. He got up there.
They're trying to play him everywhere.
Couldn't quite get his hand on the footy.
The do battle once again. Can't see that one coming out. The umpire will ball it up.
Dad's laying a good tackle to lock that ball in there. And again, there is not one player to the left of screen beyond centre for either side. McDonough.
Dangerous kick.
Dangerous. Got it out. That's okay. Kicks it to half back. And again, not a lot to go to forward of the footy here. Decides to play on. Not the best of kicks down the line. Good body work there by Morningside. Kicks it back in board. Here's a chance now through
Tommy Horn.
Horn
kick.
Going half forward. Oh, that's got to be a free kick.
Yep.
Play on. Took the advantage. Kicked it forward. And on the lead.
Too.
Who was that who got absolutely poleaxed? Oh,
one of your favourites, Keegan Downey.
Surprise, surprise. Downey got hit front on solidly.
I think kicked 4 or 5.
I think he kicked 4 in the round 1 against Labrador. That good solid win to start the year off. This is number 22. This is Castle again, line up for goal number 2. Comes in now, coming back. That's goal number 2 for Morningside. Castle's got 2. Morningside has got 2. They moved to 2-1-13 to 3 behind, 3 points. And we've played just over 12 and a half minutes in the opening quarter.
Great opening term it has been as well. Plenty of action.
Geez, you talk about the Anzac spirit. That was it in a nutshell, wasn't it? Downey coming back with the fly of the ball.
Yeah.
Got absolutely crunched. He'll be a bit sore and sorry. He's moved to full forward. He seems to be okay, so that's a good sign. All above board, it was just a solid contest, wasn't it?
Got him, great contest.
Unfortunately, got him front on, so that's where the free kick was.
Big fella is on there too, Molan. Molan.
Both ruckmen go up once more, probably won by Wilston Grange, trying to get that clearance, just that hack kick, pretty much gone up in the air. Good luck. Ball came to ground. Matheson was there. Here's a chance now. Kicks the ball inside 50, 1-on-1, couldn't get hands on the footy. Nelson's there, snap on goal, just rolling, stays in somehow. Right foot snap, right across the face. They're going kick to kick at the moment and stays in as well. So Wilson Grange, a couple of missed opportunities there, but that's okay. They've set up pretty well inside attacking 50. Try and set up a shot on goal here as the ball's about to get thrown back in.
Deep right forward pocket for the Gorillas. They're looking for their opening goal. Morningside, they've got numbers back there. They can bring it out through Swan. Gets it across to McDonough, who carries the ball over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Geez, Reece Matheson right next to him, McDonough. Geez, that'd be a juicy contest if they played on each other all day this afternoon.
Yeah.
Both had great starts to season 2024 for their respective sides. Ball gets thrown back in once more. One by Wilson Grange. Ball came to ground. Speaking of which, McDonough lays a brilliant tackle. Locks the ball in across half back. Plenty of teammates getting around him, giving them a pat on the back. Well deserved. Ball gets thrown up quickly. Ball gets pushed back through the corridor. There's a snap on goal to the hot spot. Can anyone take a mark? No. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, well done, Swan.
Swan again. Here's a chance. They've got some room to move. Not the best of handballs. Put his teammate directly under pressure. Not the best of kicks back into the corridor. Got to be clean here, boys. And Wilson Grange was. That was a brilliant effort. Good tackle, though, from Morningside. Look at the pressure gauge go up between these two in the early stages. Shocking bounce. Gets over the back. And Morningside clear once more.
They do through Neeland Rowe. Kick's okay. Got a teammate out there. Going short. That's That's what he chooses to do. Wide ground, isn't it, this one? Kick's a good one. Fine Castle again. Kick a couple of goals, been in everything at the moment. Wants to go back, that's okay. Neeland Rose there again. He'll do the switch. He'll get it back to Howson. It's Mitchell Howson. Now, that's a dangerous kick in the middle. Was he Mark paid? Well, it wasn't, but he paid over the shoulder in the end. Nelson will take the free kick. He can go quickly, kick it up towards centre half forward. Almost to Mark, taking quick step, comes over the back. Downey should run onto it and kick the goal. He does on the outside of the right boot.
He just about threw it to himself then, didn't he?
He did.
Downey. But that was good work by Cockatoo as well. Got the ball in there quick. Couldn't get clean possession, but got a boot on ball. And kicked it to Downey's advantage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Behind the contest, got it just over the back.
Just over the top, yep.
Downey worked extremely well. Got his hands on the footy and that right foot little check side. Came off well.
Downey, so he opens his account this afternoon.
Well, that's the first 3 goals going to Morningside, Dave, so they've started pretty well.
Certainly silenced the Wilston Grange crowd here this afternoon.
Yes, they have.
But they've had their opportunities. The Gorillas, there's no doubt about that. It's just been a bit off.
They haven't had clean possession forward of centre, really, have they? Been able to
no, not to be able to
50.
take a clean mark or inside 50. Up they go again in the ruck. Time Westerberg got it, but Morningside get the clearance again. The kick goes up towards full forward, off hands. Here's a chance for Swan. Couldn't take it, left it for a teammate there in Lohman. He's kick up towards full forward, deep in the pocket. He was looking for Jakey Godwin. Couldn't complete the mark, and it goes over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Geez, that was Pettigrew on the last line too. He almost got ragdolled off the contest and got a fist on it somehow. So great effort by Pettigrew on that occasion. The ball's going to get thrown back in here now. O'Toole's still in there for Morningside. He's had a fairly good start. Gets it down to Cockatoo. Got the handball out somehow. Baker clears again for Wilson Grange. Diving attempt at a mark. Looking for McDonough. Ball didn't get that far. Here's a chance for Morningside. Kick inside 50, not the best. They've got the out number here, have the Gorillas, if they're good enough. Handball's out wide. Matheson looking for the 1-2. Shocking handball. Gets instantly tackled. That will be a stoppage right in front of us here on the broadcast side. We've played just over 18.5 minutes in the opening quarter.
16 points the margin. In favour of Morningside. They can go forward again through Cockatoo. Cockatoo gets a kick up towards centre half forward. A genuine one-on-one. No one could take it cleanly. They've still got numbers.
Look at the
little
kick.
Was an absolute beauty by Swan. But he's dropped it. I actually dropped my eyes thinking he couldn't drop the mark, but he has. And now the Gorillas can mop up and clean up. But again, a short kick into the corridor. Bit off
tackle.
Puts his own teammate under enormous pressure. We'll have the ball up centre half forward for Morningside.
Geez, no one's taken a sideward step, are they, Dave, in the early stages? Because these players are playing for everything, it seems. Running through there was a Morningside player. Looks like ball gets pushed over the line. That was number 3. Tommy Horn. He's had a pretty good start to the opening quarter. And again, in a dangerous position for the Wilson Grange defence. They've got a man up. Try and clear this ball out, some congestion. You know, the likes of Matheson in there. He's at the front of the contest. Ball's going to drop short. Ends up in the hands of Morningside. I think that's going to be a push, though. And it is. So, free kick to Wilson Grange. A little bit of a let-off. Right on the last line of defence. Play on, says the umpire. Decides to go out wide. That's okay. Number 22, that's Bowles. Bowles, not quite sure, so he decides to come to this broadcast side. 2-on-1. The one did pretty well there, number 56. That's the debutant this afternoon in Loader, Flynn Loader. Great effort there for the debutant. Put his body on the line, got the contest locked up. Both ruckmen go up, rolling towards the boundary line once more. It's going to be throw in right in front of the Wilson Grange interchange. Not a lot of scoring. 3-1-19 to 3 behinds. 16 points the margin. Almost 21 minutes played.
Ball will be thrown back in. Well, it was over the back. He couldn't get it out. Now picked up was Horn. Fed it out. That was okay to Cockatoo. Kick up towards half forward. Almost the mark taken up by. I said no, play on. Now I'll have no choice but to come in and ball it up.
Geez, it's a lot of gang tackling, isn't it? 2 or 3 numbers in from both sides. So they're not laying that ball out too easy. Both ruckmen go up once more. Here's a chance for Morningside. Tried to get on that left foot to snap it back around the corner. Off the side of the boot. That's gone out of bounds. Hopefully that doesn't go down the hill. There's not a lot of good luck trying to find the ball if it goes all the way down that hill on this broadcast side. Ball gets thrown back in. And Grange will come out of trouble once more. Right in front of us here. Ball gets punched over the line. It's number 19, that's Westerberg. He's had an okay start. Forward becoming defender, clearing that ball out.
It'll be O'Toole to do the ruck work against Tex Croyer. Well, they just brought it to the front of the pack. It was okay. Plenty of numbers around this football at the moment. Horn fed it out to McDonald.
Oh, look at
He could have been taken high. Comes back to Horn, but I think he was over the line before he got the handball in. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Geez, McDonald didn't take a backward step. Hit the contest hard.
Kicked that great goal that first game.
Oh,
against
did he?
Labrador.
He had a brilliant afternoon, McDonald. Against Labrador.
Matheson feeds out the handball. Ball gets over the top now for Taylor. Couldn't get it cleanly. Morningside will get the kick away. It's just a high up and under in towards the corridor. Gee, flying high did well was Milford, but it comes back again. The kick goes up towards full forward. Was the mark taken? No, the umpire said play on to call.
Here we go.
Bartoli Simmons is there. He'll have to see it over the line.
Again, you see those sort of two, each team's got a player going one way and the team going the other, and no one's taken a backward step in this opening quarter. Good to see. Both coaches will be pretty happy, I reckon, coming into quarter time. Ball gets sort of hacked towards that boundary line once more. McDonald's there again. Pushed over. Plenty of stoppages in the first quarter. 23.5 minutes played. Ball's going to get thrown in once more. There's no one spare behind the footy. So it's all one-on-one contests. And again, another good tackle laid. No missed tackles in the first quarter, by the looks of it at the moment.
Started well, Lohman.
O'Toole once more got the tap out, couldn't get clean possession. McDonald's on the edge of the contest here. Great effort there. Give it back to McDonough. Yes, he does. Here we go. Kicked towards half forward. Looking for Cockatoo once more, it looked like. Oh, again, the effort from the back line from Wilston Grange has been brilliant in the first quarter. They've been under the pump. McDonough gets it again, just launches towards full forward. A lot of holding. Play on, says the umpire. Got to get out of trouble here. Gets out of the tackle. It's a bit of a foot race. Heading towards half forward. Downey's there. Got his handball smothered. Back in board. Nelson's on the edge of this contest. McDonough at the bottom of the pack once more. Look at the tackling from both these sides. No one's taken a backward step, ladies and gents. Not the best of kicks. Trying to come out of trouble once more. Wilston Grange decides to launch. No one at home for the Gorillas, though. Morningside's going to get it back. If he can pick up the ball cleanly, yes, he does. Oh, great chase down attempt at a tackle. Put him under enough pressure. Out to that far side wing. The Gorillas win possession back. They might have the outnumber back inside 50. Nelson, though, cuts that off brilliantly right at centre half back.
Nelson wants to go quickly. The kick. Will it be cut off? No, it wouldn't. Horn drops it. Picks it up again, though. Got to play loose in the middle. Just overcooked. the kick fractionally for him in Loman, who's sung his praises. Handball over the top. A goal should have been coming up through the agency of Cameron Reeves, but he's missed to the left and put it through for a minor score.
Geez, Pettigrew got caught in two minds there at half-back, didn't he? He didn't know whether to come to the contest or stay back, decided to come to the contest. That little handball was brilliant over the top. And unfortunately, just couldn't finish the good work there, Morningside. So missed opportunity.
And Molan just strolls out of fullback with the kick. Gets it almost to centre wing. The ball comes off hands. We'll have a throw in. 3-2-20. Plays 3 behinds. We've played 26 minutes here in favour of Morningside. They lead it by 17 points.
Now, a lot of these midfielders look like they're not really playing one-on-one. It's like, okay, you stand there and I'll stand here. And we'll see who wins it. No one's really going to anyone at the moment. So pretty interesting strategy from both coaches. Just letting the players play. Again, steps back inside, could have got legs.
That's a trip, surely. Yep.
Yes, it is. So free kick, number 46 is going to Smith. Just in front of half-back. Kicks it in short, that's okay. Again, slow moving. Not a lot to go to forward of the footy. It's going to go down the line. Kicks across the wing. Oh, gets up there. No one can take possession. Nelson puts the body on the line, gets the handball out. Umpire says it's a throw though, so that's going to come back.
Jackie Thompson.
Jackie Thompson, number 64, right in front of us. Decides to go to the hot spot. No one really at home for the Gorillas. A lot of pushing and shoving. And Morningside clear once more.
That was through Straka. But a teammate out wide. That's okay.
Oh, here we go.
Loose man on here. Absolutely. That's Castle again. Kicked the opening 2 goals. Castle, he kicks a good one. Back in board. Finds Loman, who's been in everything as well. Loman just too far out to score, but he's got a one-on-one. He's waiting for the lead to come, and it does. Mark almost taken by Downey, couldn't complete it. Ball goes to ground. We've got a Stacks on the middle. We'll have a ball up. Only about 35 out. Morningside's goal. They lead it by 17 points deep in this opening term.
He doesn't think twice about hitting those packs, doesn't he, Downey? Because
you don't want to be the fella standing in front there either.
Hey, it takes a brave man to stand in that hole, and they did well, the Gorillas, on that occasion. Morningside, though, good luck marking this ball. Right up and under. No one can take clean possession. Campbell's back in board. 1-2. Kicks the ball towards full forward. Downey attacks the ball once more. Can't get hands on the footy. Ball gets over the back, and the Gorillas are trying to come out of trouble. Ends up in the hands. Number 10, that's Bailey Gordon.
Got it from Molan. He's got to play it short and wide. McGuinness. It's Ben McGuinness. Play further on short. The skipper, Baker. We'll go to him. I think they'll be reasonably happy to get this in the quarter time. His kick. He went looking for Matheson.
That was Batoli Simmons. Ran probably 20 minutes to punch that ball over the boundary line.
Yep.
Force a mistake. Looks like Simmons might be lining up on Matheson, actually, back into this first quarter. 29 minutes played. Oh, look at that for roving. Here they go, the Gorillas. Got the overlap going. Got to give it back. Yes, he does. Here we go. Kicks towards full forward. 2-on-1. Play on, says the umpire. I'm sure that was chopping of the arms. No. Oh, Baker.
Oh, that's kick, surely. Yep. Gee. Great work by Bailey Gordon, though, wasn't it? The handball receive and gave it off and got it back.
Tacking the pack. Tacking the clearance like you should.
Yep.
Sets up a shot on goal. Number 31. Who's that? Oscar Stewart. Bit of a tight angle. Looks like he's a right footer. Check side. Coming back. Oh, just missing. She's just casually walked in, put a right foot check side on there from about 40 out.
He very strangely, though, for a check side. He had it really side on.
I actually thought he was a left footer the way he was holding it.
Yeah. It was
ends up kicking with the right. So,
kick back.
Speaking of bad kicks.
There might be a chance here for them to go forward again. They do. Matheson, handball. Is he going to ask for it back? No. Now the little kick goes forward through from McGuinness. Earlier mark, taken down the umpires.
hang on.
Hayter Shepherd, a block out.
Now, how?
I thought it was almost the other way around.
No, look. To be perfectly honest, he almost ended up doing a cartwheel then.
Yeah.
Because he
Mid-air.
sort of used his front arm just to hold his spot.
Almost like trying to do a scissor kick.
And then
or
yeah,
with the hand.
exactly. Soccer. Welcome to the Soccer World Cup, ladies and gents. But a good effort in the end. Who was that? That was Tex
Yep.
Korowa. Right on the quarter time siren. Korowa.
He had a kick earlier. Wasn't his best effort.
Line up for the first goal for the Gorillas right on quarter time. And it's a good one.
Worries.
Korowa kicks his first. Look at the players getting around him. Might have been his first goal for the club,
I'm going
I'd
to
say.
assume that would be his first goal. The way that the ball got around him. So it's quarter time out here at Hickey Park. The big game this afternoon. Morningside lead at 3-2-20 over Wilston Grange. 1-4-10. 10 points of margin. 2 goals to Castle and 1 to Keegan Downey from Morningside. While Korowa got the opening goal. Right on the quarter time siren. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with all the action from the second quarter here at Hickey Park.
And welcome back, ladies and gents. Round 4 QAFL action here, coming to you live from Hickey Park. Morningside in front, 3-2-20, leading the home side, the Gorillas 1-4-10. My name's Kane Brown, still joined in the box by David Hampton.
Haven't left yet.
As the ball gets held up once more. Dave, you take us away for the second quarter.
Just about underway. Another beautiful bounce to start the second term in Morningside. Maybe kicking with the tiniest of breeze. They feed the handball over the top to Patoli Simmons. The kick was good. Now it goes inside 50 from Thomas Griffiths. And the mark was taken. Was that Castle?
No, that's Lohman, number 26 out there.
Lohman. Yeah.
He had a pretty good first quarter.
He had a very good first quarter. And he has a chance to get the opening goal inside 30 seconds to start this second term.
Well, it'll be a brilliant start for the away team if he can manage this. He's right on the boundary line, on that far side. Take a pretty good kick from there.
Certainly doesn't look like he's giving it off, does he?
No. Comes in. Right foot kick,
No.
right to the line.
I think he's missed a lot.
Trying to put a bit too much effort in on that one, so he kicks it down the full. Missed opportunity once again for Morningside. They've had a bit of an advantage in that opening quarter.
No, the umpire's made him change the football.
Well,
There you go.
okay, come back around the goal point post. Can't kick through the point.
No.
When it's down the full. Decides to go down the line. Plenty of numbers around this contest. Ball comes to the front. Could have been held. Yes, says the umpire. Now, Morningside do have a spare behind the footy, so they're going to have to move it a little bit slower. Good one-hander. There, number 46.
Archie Smith.
Archie Smith.
Got it from Gordon. Now Smith can wheel and go. He does. Ball gets out over the back. Morningside have got numbers there. Couldn't take it cleanly. They hack it towards the boundary line. We'll have a throw in.
Geez, a one-hand attempt to try and bring that ball back in.
Yeah.
A little bit dangerous there, but they got away with that one, Morningside. Good crowd here this afternoon at Hickey Park. There's Anzac weekend. As the ball's about to get thrown back in, there we go. Both ruckmen go up. O'Toole just takes out the ruck, instantly gets tackled. Play on, says the umpire. Believe that was Matheson hacking the ball towards full forward. Ball gets over the back. Foot race here. Nelson's there for the Panthers. Ball gets pushed into the behind post. So that'll be out of bounds. Left forward pocket in favour of the Gorillas. Can they get another one on the board quickly?
A trail by 10 points. 3 minutes gone.
Pendlebury's been a bit quiet.
He has been
for the Panthers. It's been sort of taken out of the contest a little bit. That ball gets hacked out of trouble. Ball rolls over the boundary line. Baker was pleading for deliberate out of bounds. I don't think he was going to be successful with that.
Worth asking the question.
Westerberg is sort of drifting behind this bowling contest as well. Both ruckmen go once more. O'Toole got pushed off the footy. Here's a chance for Gordon. Gordon to the hot spot. Look at Nelson. Got the ball out, ends up getting the ball back. That's great effort by Nelson. Puts his teammate straight under pressure though.
This is umpire. He's going to punt it.
Gone. Well, Nelson did so well there in the contest. Got the ball back, but it was a suicide handball, wasn't it? Just put his teammate under the pump. Great tackle laid. Not quite sure he laid the tackle.
I think it's Daniel Bowles.
Daniel Bowles?
Yep.
Well, I'll take your word for that one. Bowles. Left foot. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. There's another one going to the Gorillas. That's their second of the afternoon. Number 22. Yes, it is Daniel Bowles. Well done, Dave.
So we're back to a 4-point margin. Crowd getting a bit of voice now. for the Gorillas.
Well, Dave, the junior footy is finally kicking off this weekend as well. Best of luck to all the juniors around the state of lovely Queensland this weekend.
And isn't it going well here in Queensland too, the junior football?
Oh, junior footy, senior footy, AFL footy.
Junior AFL. Wilston Grange have got 4 under 15 sides.
4
under 15, so very, very popular.
Well,
going very nicely here as they try and get the ball extracted out of the middle again for Wilston Grange. They're working in tight. Gordon eventually got the handball out. That was okay. Found McGuinness. Hacks it up towards half forward. He's appealing for a high ball. The umpire put the whistle to the mouth but didn't blow it. And it's just bobbling around there. I can't see it coming out.
Gee, probably should have taken a couple of extra steps and actually took the chest mark in the end. He was in a good spot to dive and take that chest mark. Decided to pull up. Oh, great tackle laid on Gordon. Baker's there too. Kicks to the hot spot. Not in the best of positions for the Gorillas. As Morningside come out of trouble once more. That was number 38.
There's Straka. Pushes
out to the wing. Bowles is there trying to pick the footy up. Instantly gets tackled. Gets the handball over the top. And again, the pressure coming from Morningside's good. Ball gets handballed. Missed his teammate. Rolls over the boundary line for another boundary throw-in.
Right under the old Hickey Park scoreboard.
That was Griffiths too. Half back.
Is it this one?
After conceding the first 3 goals, Wilston Grange, they've got the last 2. And they're almost between wing and half forward again. Comes out there for Bowles, the last goal scorer. Bowles throws it onto the boot into Wood, or nearly a shove. The umpire said no, there wasn't.
Looks like Matheson's moved forward as well, taking a bit of a break out of the midfield.
I think it's one of those old schoolboy things, you know, you ruck rover changing
ruck rover forward pocket?
Yeah. They'd like a couple more. They haven't got a lot of height in their forward line, have they, Wilston?
No, they don't.
Grange, so they've got to be careful how they use it. Straka again. Takes a bounce, brings it out of defence, turns the footy straight over though. Straight into the hands of the skipper Baker. For the Gorillas now, he's looking for Matheson, finds him.
That's better. That's a better kick inside 50.
It's a very difficult shot. He's got to kick it 50 hard up against the boundary line.
Could be on the footpath if he goes back any further.
On the runway. No, it goes in. He chooses to go in short. The kick's a good one. Spots up a teammate there, full forward. McDonough. I just can't pick up that play. We've just got him now. Lanthoy. Vice skipper. He's around about 35 to 40. He'll have to kick from still. A very deep pocket. Kicks on its way. It's a beautiful
No way.
kick. Oh, gee, it must have just missed.
Gee, it was right behind that ball.
Yeah,
it's
it looked
coming
good
through.
for a long, long way.
Goalpost height. Decided to, according to the umpire, went on the wrong side. Oh, crunch. That's a free kick. Going to Morningside at half-back. Centre half-back, actually. McDonough just telling his teammate. Decides to go short. Worm burning pass to McDonough. Dangerous there for Morningside. Here's a chance for Wilston Grange. Trying to get the handball out. Does on that occasion. Gordon once more. He's picked up the pace in the second quarter. Players go up. No one can get clean possession. Ball comes to the front. Crunching tackle. Umpire says hold the ball.
Going to go to the big ruckman, O'Toole. Goes with the right boot round the outer side. I think I was going to say I thought the kick was going to be okay. Just dropped a little bit short. Now they've got to work hard at ground level.
Here we go.
Sock it off the ground, going forward and hacked off the ground once again. This time now it's gone inside 50.
Oh, look out.
Look out, the big downy comes through. Here's a chance. Open goal, surely beckons, and it does. And Morningside, the Panthers get their 4th.
What can you say? What can you say about Keegan Downing? Seriously, like he came out from full forward, ran 30 metres. He knew he wasn't going to get possession of the footy. Put his body on the line, hit the contest hard, shepherded the Gorilla player off, and set up the two-way overlap for that shot on goal. That was great work by Downey.
It was just a chaos ball, really, inside 50, wasn't it? A couple of sockers off the ground, and sometimes very, very difficult to defend those ones.
Who finished that one off?
Castle got his third of the afternoon.
Castle's kicked
I think
three.
he also kicked 4 the first game we had as well.
No, he had a really good opening game against Labrador as well. It's the same old name, isn't it? Like, you've got Castle, you got Downey down there. Seeing up shots on goal very well at the moment as Matheson got that ball out to Gordon. Gordon gets a clearance. 2-on-1. Decide to handball really to no one. He's going to get the ball back here. Again, handball really to no one. Ends up in the hands of Pendlebury. Pendlebury a little chip kick. Decides to handball over the top. Oh, a little dummy. Fell for it.
Oh, nice.
Kick back inside. Got to get clean possession of the footy. Look at the tackle from the Gorillas, though. And they win back possession. Matheson didn't really take possession. Got the ball out. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick going to Matheson for that hole in the man. So he'll come back. Didn't take...
They couldn't pay downfield because they went backwards with the kicks.
Not the best of kicks, but he's got time, Baker. His usual half-back roll. Kicks the ball back in. Between Matheson, Baker, and Gordon at the moment, they're definitely working hard together as a midfield group.
They're keeping them right in it, aren't they?
Exactly. Pendlebury couldn't get clean possession. Lays a pretty good tackle though. Ball gets out of the congestion somehow. And again, that mark right on the boundary line decides to go quickly. 2-on-2. Who's going to win out? Ball gets over the back. Morningside's first on it. Handball's back again, still under pressure. Got to bring this ball to ground, Cockatoo. Couldn't on that occasion. Here's a chance for the Gorillas. Kick back inside 50. And unfortunately... Lanthoy's once more.
Kick just couldn't... he certainly lowered the eyes, Lanthoy. He might try and cut this off. No, couldn't get there in time. Mark there taken by Horn. Had a great start to the game. Just died out a little bit in the second part of that opening term. He goes back with the kick, so they'll start again. Deep in defence. That's through Straka. Takes it out wide. That's okay. Got Housen. And going short. Does now. Kicks okay. Finds Lovig. Lovig now wheels and goes on the right boot. He's got a player in best position here. Should have taken the mark. Couldn't quite complete it. Now the Gorillas have got some numbers. They mop it up. Get it to Matheson. His kick goes back into the corridor. That's okay. Finds a teammate there in McGuinness who wants to get and go. Gives it off. Oh, it's a scrumbly old kick forward, but Lux of Fortune finds Fiddler. Now he's got a player on his own. If he wants to use him, he does now. He spots him up, and that's Jack Rains, who can take the shot 30 out directly in front.
And Jack Rains was really good there. He sort of doubled back, didn't he? He sort of pushed towards the goal square, then doubled back, lost his opponent, and got head up beautifully for that kick inside 50. And again, sets up another shot on goal for their third. 9 points the margin in favour of Morningside at the moment. 13.5 minutes played. Comes in now, left foot kick. That's way out to the right. Minus
had
score.
their opportunities, though, haven't they?
Yes, they have. That was Jack Rains.
2-6-18, plays 4-2-26. Just under 14 minutes gone here in the second term. The kick gets all the way to the middle of the ground. Morningside have got numbers, no tackles been broken.
Geez, not a bad kick from where he was, though. Right in front of us here. Almost got that to the centre circle.
Didn't see much of Cockatoo this term. I don't know if he's been on or...
No, he is on.
Oh, yep, there he is.
Just drifting through the corridor.
Handball comes to Bowles. Bowles gives it off the vice-captain, Lanthoy. Lanthoy goes into the pocket. Hang
on. Jeez.
A It'll be Oscar Stewart with the free kick. Well, just missed whether that was advantage, but the kick was okay and finds Corowa.
He's actually done okay. I've liked the way he's gone about this, especially in the second quarter. Kicked a goal right on quarter time as Baker's come on for a well-earned rest. I mean, it looks like he's about to come back on, actually. Corowa is probably going to be kicking this right on 50. Comes in now. Bit of a stuttery run up. Right foot kick. Right to the goal line. Ball gets pushed through. Actually hits the behind post. Take that as a win, Gorillas.
Yep.
So ball in another dangerous location. Left forward pocket. Boundary umpire. Throws it in.
Keep an eye on Matheson here.
Actually
grabs possession.
Thought that might have been holding the ball. Speaking of Cockatoo, he gets the clearance out. Got to hit the contest hard. Good effort there by Morningside. Brought the ball to ground. Good pressure there though. Lanthois launches the ball back inside attacking 50. Matheson couldn't take it. Look at the numbers here. Matheson, he's probably dead on his feet to be honest from the effort he's put in. And again, Cockatoo jumps on the footy. Stoppage just inside attacking 50 for Wilston Grange.
16 gone here, 8 points the margin. I'd love to get another one back here. Wilston Grange, Morningside will get the little quick kick out of defence where it'll go over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Corkscrew torpedo, I think. That was literally rotating the wrong way for a torpedo.
Like a left-footed torpedo.
Thank you. Yeah, left-footed torpedo.
By a right footer.
Not bad at all.
Thrown back in. This time. Get the ball out. Here's a chance. Again, he's been good this term, Bowles. He gets it right to the top of the square. 2 on 1. The one will win out, though. Now a little centering kick. Didn't quite have enough on it. Running through was Matheson.
Crunch!
Like a bull.
Pendlebury. What a hit.
It got him an absolute beauty because he was wound up.
Right underneath the shoulders and in between the hips. Exactly where you want to tackle. Great effort by Pendlebury. You're right. Kick gets cleared. Rolls over the boundary line. 17 and a bit minutes played in the second quarter. Again, not a lot of scoring in the second quarter either. 4-2-26. 8 points the margin in favour of Morningside. 2-6-18, the Gorillas. And again, Borgard could have dragged that ball in. No, says the umpire. Matheson gets a little bit of his own back with that solid tackle. Don't know how you can tackle a bloke with the arms the size of... speaking of Gordon, here he is. Gordon kicked the ball in. Literally hit the ball on the fist. And marked it as well. So well done. Pendlebury now. Right forward, right back pocket. Kicks it down the line. Bit of a juggling attempt, but that's okay at half back. Morningside, that far side. A lot of balls been on that far side this afternoon. So let's come back in board to Pendlebury. And again, not a lot of options. So he goes back the same way the ball came.
Oh, it's a nice kick.
That's a great kick, though. Half back. Geez, a little slow moving at the moment. They don't want to give up possession in dangerous part of the ground. Comes back in board. That's number 6. That's Swan. And again, looks like Wilston Grange set up pretty well behind the footy. Now he's in some trouble. They've gone right back to just about the goal line. Kicks it out wide of this broadcast side. Ends up in the hands, number 15. That's Cameron Reeves to McDonough. McDonough decides to take a risk. Goes back in board. That's dangerous. Here's a chance for the Gorillas. Coming back inside 50. Wormburn kick. Cowroy again. Handball to Matheson. Handball back over the top. Pendlebury's there. Launch on goal. That's a beauty. That's Lachlan Rook for his first goal of the afternoon.
Well, we got the close one, 3-6-24, 4-2, 26, 2 points the margin, 19 and a half gone in the second term.
And again, like, the agility Carroll seems to have for a big man is really good, isn't it? Half forward.
Yep.
One possession, got the handball out to Matheson, who got the handball out to Rook, and that was a brilliant right foot snap from about 35 out. Just go through some quickly around the grounds. Just getting a quick update here. Last to my chair, Broadbeach. 2-4-16, trailing Palm Beach, 3-1-19, another close game there. Noosa and Maroochydore leading that 6-10-46 to 3-3-21. Unfortunately for Mount Gravatt, it's more pain. Redland Victoria Point, 15-13, 103 to 4-1-25. As play continues here, we'll get back to that.
Yep, back forward now for Morningside. Little kick into the corridor. It's okay. And they've got the mark. I think it might be Dodds.
Or Dads? Yep, Dads.
Sorry, Dads.
He's been a good servant of the Morningside Footy Club for the last few years.
He's going to take his best effort. You'd think he's going to have to kick this.
55?
Yeah, you'd think so. If that 50 is a true reading. Makes reasonably good contact. Gee, that's a good kick. And he's put it straight through the middle. And Dads gets his first goal and they get the quick answer straight back.
Jeez, what a great response. We definitely thought it was about 55 out. Geez, made beautiful contact with the boot.
Didn't he? And
just launched the ball right over the goal umpire's hat. Just going through some of those scores again. Redland 15-13, 103 in front of Mount Gravatt, 4-1-25. And Sherwood 2-3-15, trailing Aspley 12-9, 81. Oh, yep. And that's the scores around the ground. So a couple of blowouts and a couple of close ones.
We've got the close one here. Just 8 points the margin.
Oh, sorry. And Surfers, 3-2-20, trailing Labrador, 5-9-39.
The surprise there. Well, here's a chance for Wilston Grange to go through with the football. Didn't quite pick up length, or had somebody right on his tail. We'll have a ball up back in the middle. 22 and a half gone here in the second term. 8 points favour of Morningside. They should work this ball out through McDonough. Normally good on his left boot. No exception. Spots up a teammate out there in Swan. He wants to go quickly. Brings it into centre forward. Strong mark.
Number 17.
Godwin. Jakey Godwin. And he can go back and take the shot. He's about 45 out directly in front.
They seem to be using the ball a lot better going inside 50, aren't they, Morningside? They're definitely hitting targets.
They look a bit more dangerous. They can sort of hit up more targets. It's one thing with Wilston Grange, they sort of get their goals through scrappy sort of play, don't they?
And it's all out wide, isn't it?
Yep.
Anytime they've taken a mark inside 50, it's all been sort of wide on the boundary line. Coming in now. Right foot kick.
Oh, he liked it as soon as
Look at that. There's another one to the Panthers.
He celebrated the second that came off his boot.
Gee,
Jakey Godwin.
Geez, you hate it when the breeze suddenly picks up and moves at the last possible second. You're there celebrating and it's gone through for a point. Happened to me on a number of occasions. My playing days. Well, Morningside, all of a sudden, gone on top, gone bang bang after that goal from Rook. Closed that margin. All of a sudden, they've gone bang bang. Morningside got that lead back. 14 points the margin, 6-2-38 to 3-6-24. Just under 25 minutes played.
Back in the middle we go. Matheson tries to pick it up, does so now. But he's locked up in a tackle straight away. The umpire will come in and do the secondary ball up. Do the ruck work again. Matheson couldn't take it cleanly, so has to go back and put the tackle on with Ben Taylor.
Matheson was good on that occasion. He took care of the Morningside play. He could have planted him like a tree if he really felt like it. Brought him to ground. Brought him to ground pretty softly. So that was good from Matheson. Morningside get the clearance though. Downey was there. Good effort there. Pettigrew. Handball's over the top. Good tackle laid by Castle. That's on the ball. Instantly takes advantage. Downey's got it. Right foot kick, not the best. Goes through the hands of the Gorillas though. Handball back in board. Shot on goal. Unfortunately, didn't get good contact.
Thomas Horn.
Pushed to the right, Thomas Horn.
I think he had a little bit more time than I think he thought to steady. But all of a sudden, the last 5 minutes getting right on top in Morningside. They lead it by 15 points, 25 and a half. This might go out in the full. It does. Downey will take the free kick for Morningside. Can drop it back inside 50 again. It's too far out to score. Just here through the effects, Mike. That breeze is just starting to pick up. Downey will go to the top of the square. He gave the kick everything. It was online. Ball comes off hands. Here's an opportunity. No, he couldn't quite. That was Godwin again.
Almost did the Lee Matthews routine. Look at that! Look at that post swinging in the breeze. Made solid contact. Stayed upright though. So that's good. Gordon. Unfortunately, couldn't take the mark. Snap on goal. Just to the left. Another minor score.
It was Lohman.
Morningside all of a sudden got a bit of the ascendancy. Locking this ball down on the right-hand side of the field for the last probably 4 or 5 minutes. Ball comes out once more. Carroll was there. Downey got over the back. Couldn't get mark. That's holding the ball, says the umpire. That was a good tackle there by Archie Smith. He's had a pretty solid afternoon as Archie. Smith gets told to play on, decides to go back. They've got the switch available to them. Decide to go out that far side. And now they've got a little bit of an overlap. If they decide to go, they decide not to.
Yeah, got a couple of spares. Morningside on centre wing. Donald's one, Castle's the other one.
This is the trouble they've been having, that all of a sudden they've got to move the ball a lot slower.
Well, he wants to bring it out this side, you would think. Yeah, they do now.
Broadcast side.
Archie Smith.
Oh.
Kick is not a great one. And he just can't afford to miss targets on a short.
Gee, slow ball movement attracts pressure, doesn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
And the moment you make a mistake, you're right under the
But they are inviting the pressure, aren't they?
Exactly.
Really?
No, exactly right.
Yeah. Particularly if you miss targets, that's just puts your teammates under enormous pressure. Good tackle in the end. He dragged him onto himself. He used himself as a pillow.
Almost attempted a suplex there and couldn't quite get it. It would have been a dangerous tackle if he pulled it off. So again, safety first. Morningside again. Probably got the advantage. Look at that. They're just hunting the ball at the moment. They got the turnover. Here they go now, right on the boundary line. I don't know what that attempt at a handball was. Wilston Grange still in the hands of Morningside. Kick on goal. Geez, a lot of missed opportunities the last few minutes here for the Panthers. Another minor score. They moved to 6-6-42. 3-6-24. What's it out there? 28 and a half minutes played in the second quarter.
Peppering the goals at the moment, Morningside. Wilston Grange just need to settle for this last minute or so of the opening half. Bring the ball out wide. Once again, Morningside. Well, nice, tricky handballs, but a little bit of Harlem Globetrotter stuff at the moment.
Geez, the big Kai Perslow. That was beautiful attempt at a handball. Unfortunately, couldn't hit the target.
Boundary umpire will throw it in. Right half forward for Morningside. Castle just gets it and kicks it to the top of the square. Here's a chance there through Godwin. Gets the ball back. Is that Downey? Snap around the body.
Hit the post.
And Downey is just offline or hit the post, as you said.
Yep, about halfway up on the inside, unfortunately.
They really are peppering, though, at the moment, aren't they?
Yes, they are. So they're still, it's still a low-scoring contest, so still in it, the home side, Wilston Grange. For the amount of ball their midfielders have had in the second quarter, they haven't really had any reward for effort, the Gorillas. Likes of Gordon and Rook and Matheson. Again, just attracting that pressure. That was a dangerous kick out wide. Got away with it. Got a little bit of room to move. Got to hit the target here. That's a better kick. Now where they're going to decide to go. But again, this uncertainty's not doing anything good. Who was that?
Down there off the ball.
Who was that? Who was that in the middle of the ground? Was that Baker?
Yeah.
It looks like
but
Baker.
Holly Simmons is going to get the free kick.
That is Baker. So umpire was right there. A little bit of off the ball stuff. Morningside going back in. Instantly gets cut off. True centre half back though. Bit of kick to kick going at the moment. Number 17, that's Rains once more. He's had a pretty good second quarter. Rains got hit late after he got rid of it too. Here's a chance for Morningside. This is Fiddler. He's been a bit quiet in the first half. He has the potential to kick a bag of goals quickly. Fiddler decides to go long. Someone needs to take a mark here. Umpire's found a free kick. That's on the man. Now, pretty sure they decided to take advantage about 30 seconds after they gave the free kick. That's not going to be paid. So who's this going to? Is that Kilroy again?
It's going to be Kilroy.
I've loved his game in the first half. Considering they're behind on the scoreboard, he hasn't taken too many steps wrong.
They really need, I was going to say, they really need this.
Needs
right
this
on the
one.
half-time. Might get another goal on the siren.
Kilroy comes in here, and I'm pretty sure the siren actually put him off, to be honest.
He could have come back and started again.
He was 3/4 way through his run-up as that siren blared. Unfortunately, another behind. Well, half-time here from Hickey Park. 3 goals the margin in favour of the away side in Morningside. 3-7-25, the Gorillas, to 6-7-43 for Morningside. We're half-time here. Would you, just quickly, Dave, what did you think of the first half?
Yeah, it was good. They got right back into it, Wilston Grange, but didn't have a great last 5 or 6 minutes of that second term. We'll quickly go through the goal scorers before we take a break. Castle's got 3, Godwin, Dads and Downey, 1 each for Morningside.
And Kilroy, Bowles and Rook have got all the goals for the home side in Wilston Grange. Well, it's half-time here at Hickey Park. Anzac weekend. We'll be back for third quarter QAFL action in a few moments. And welcome back, ladies and gents, to round 4 QAFL action, coming to you live from Hickey Park. Got Wilston Grange versus Morningside. Morningside's got the lead at the moment, 6-7-43 to 3-7-25. My name's Kane Berry, still joined in the commentary position by Mr. David Hampton. Welcome back, Dave.
Welcome back. Well, that breeze has just picked up a little bit, Wilston Grange. They trail by 3 goals. They've probably got a little bit of the breeze in this third term. I suspect they want to utilise that as best they can, stay in this contest.
Geez, Bowles was probably best for me in that second quarter. He was brilliant for Wilston Grange, and I liked Swan, Pendlebury and Godwin in that second quarter for Morningside. Started to get on top. Pendlebury started to get his hands on the footy. Deep in defence. Cleared that ball quite a bit when the Gorillas were going inside attacking 50, so well done to him. As the ball gets bounced up for third quarter QAFL action here. As the ball just dribbles out. Gorillas trying to get possession of the ball. Handball really to no one. Got cut off there on that occasion. Here come Morningside once more. Batoli Simmons got crunched in the tackle as well. Oh, great turnover there. Morningside shot on goal. Is it good? Yes, it is. That could be Dylan Swan.
It was a great snap around the...
Coming out of traffic as well.
I think it's House at 14.
Howson. He's looks like he's going back to defence. It could be Howson. Thought it was Swan. Jeez, apologies, folks. Very hard to see the numbers when they're when they don't turn around. He's going back into defence. We'll you keep a close eye on that, on Dave. Try and tick that one off. McDonough. No love lost between those two players either. Okay, ball back in the middle. First blood goes to Morningside, number 41.
I knew that there was a 4 in there. Lovick
got his first goal of the afternoon.
Back in the middle we go. Wilston Grange, can they get the quick reply? It's 4 unanswered goals now from Morningside. They get the kick towards half forward. McDonough's there, leaves it for a teammate. Lovick, was he taken high? If he's not high, it's holding the ball.
Gone, says the umpire. Good
This
tackle.
one could have been high. He's pleading his case too, as well to the umpires.
That was Stewart laying that tackle too for Wilston Grange.
Stewart in towards the pocket. They go. Coral was there, couldn't complete the mark. Morningside have got numbers. They bowled over as he got his kick away. Down towards centre wing. That was okay for Godwin. Godwin's kick is good. Finds Downey. Kick and a half from goal. Downey says, just head towards the goals, boys, and I'll put it there. And that's what he does. And just a beautifully weighted kick in the end by Downey. And spots up a teammate only 30 metres out, directly in front.
And guess who it is? It's Cockatoo.
Yep.
Just caught the Wilston Grange defence napping on that occasion. It was a great kick by Downey to the advantage of Cockatoo. Cockatoo double back, took an easy chest mark in the end. Cockatoo. Getting my names mixed up here. Comes in. Right foot kick. Had to make the umpire work a little bit, but it's good. Morningside. Bang, bang. First 2 goals of the third quarter to increase that lead. Just got to tick the name off here. Cockatoo, his first goal of the afternoon. They've moved to 8-7-55, leading Wilston Grange 3-7-25, 5 goals of margin. All of a sudden, Wilston Grange under the pump again.
Yeah, they are. 5 unanswered goals, just getting out of hand for Wilston Grange. Got to find a way to get back into this contest. Got the big guns in the middle. Matheson. He's in there.
Looks like Lohman's lined up on Matheson there. He's actually been lining up against him most centre bounces. He's done pretty well since quarter time. As the ball gets cleared once more by Morningside. Attacking the footy. Look at the pack. Impact there. Ball comes to ground. Morningside got the numbers. Just a nothing kick. Baker decides to try and clear it. Oh, there's Baker, speaking of which. Got him mixed up, and the ball comes out of trouble once more.
It does, through Taylor. Ben Taylor in the middle, feeds it off by hand, that's okay. Chance for them to go forward here. McDonough's at the back. Didn't have enough on it.
Oh.
For him to complete the mark. Matheson picks it up, feeds it out
Oh,
to
look at
skipper
that.
and Baker. His kick's smothered. And it gets all the way to the line for a boundary throw-in. I think that was Howson.
He's had a good afternoon down back for Morningside as well. Probably since quarter time.
4.5 minutes gone. 5 goals exactly the margin. Favour of Morningside.
This is where you need the likes of Gordon and Baker and Matheson. Start getting some clearances, because at the moment, Morningside are all over them. That department. Speaking of Baker, intercepts that and pushes over the line. Baker gets knocked on his backside. Umpire says, enough of that. Looked like Baker was pleading for someone to push him over. Umpire's done pretty well in the opening half, umpiring this game. Here's a chance. Baker's in trouble once more. Lohman lays a good tackle.
Getting a bit frustrated, I think, Baker here at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, he's trying every trick in the book.
Trying to milk a free kick where he can.
Trying every trick in the book is Baker. Matheson got possession of the footy, but again, instantly gets tackled. And that's been the trouble. The likes of Matheson, as good as he was in the first quarter, has had no room to move since quarter time. Speaking of which, Lohman launches that ball towards centre half forward. Great effort there. Number 13.
Brady Reese.
Well, he came into the side. He was an emergency, so that's good to know. And again, Baker got cleaned up off the ball. Nothing going there, says the umpire. Matheson lays a tackle. Gordon lays a tackle. And that was on
Swan. Worried about
Baker.
He's just doing too much pleading with the umpires for free kick. Just like to see him
attack the footy, and the decision will look after itself.
Yep.
There's a bit more.
Skipper.
There's a bit more attacking the man in this third quarter, I must admit, in that midfield battle.
Got Cameron Reeves for company at the moment. Thrown up right on centre wing here, Morningside. Trying to break his way through there with Swan, turnover. Was it a nudge out?
Oh, yes, it was.
Yes, it is. It'll come back to Corowa. Big Tex Corowa wants to go quickly. He's got a one-on-one player in best position. Should have taken the mark in the end, couldn't complete it. That was Fiddler. Drops what he should have taken. And now the umpire will come in and ball it up, right forward pocket. 30 points of margin. 7.5 gone here in the second term in favour of Morningside.
Corowa just takes it out of the ruck, gets the left foot on it, got smothered. Morningside, again, almost walking the ball out of trouble. Comes to this broadcast side wing, one-on-one, who's going to win this? Downey was playing in front. Downey works hard. Gets the ball over the boundary line. Right in front of us here, the broadcast area. Another boundary throw-in. Geez, once he gets to the front down, he's so hard to pull off a footy, isn't he?
He is.
Plays that almost true centre forward position very well.
Ball thrown back in. Just grabbed out of the ruck. That was okay by O'Toole. Got the quick kick forward. Cockatoo's there. Wheels onto the right boot. Cockatoo kicks up towards full forward. No mark taken. Good fist from the back. Now the handball comes out. So, well, no one in particular in the end. Wilston Grange have got plenty of numbers. They should be able to bring this ball out through Jack Rains, who takes the mark across half back.
He's been good since quarter time as well as Rains. Again, considering the amount of ball Morningside have had, he's had a fairly good afternoon. Goes down the line. A lot of numbers around this ball. Ball comes to ground. Good hip and shoulder put on there. Another stoppage. That was Hugh Fiddler as well. He's just been a couple of % off Fiddler. He hasn't quite got his hands on the footy the way he'd like to this afternoon. He could be massive for him in the second half. Gordon, step back inside. Beautiful skill. Right foot kick. Right to the goal square. Ball gets over the back. Rolls through. Minor score. And again, another missed opportunity for the Gorillas. Look at that kick coming out of trouble. Ends up in the hands, number 15. That's Cameron Reeves. Reeves still using the corridor. Decides to go down the line. Finds Cockatoo. Looks like he's playing at half forward in this second half. Cockatoo, kick inside 50. Downing's there. Got shoved under the footy. Play on, says the umpire. Diving in there was a number of players. Plenty of tackles getting laid. The pressure gauge has gone up in the third quarter. Cockatoo once more. Kick back to the hot spot. No one at home. Play on, says the umpire. That has to be a throw. Yes, it is.
Well, he spoiled his own man going. Two of them went for the mark. He spoiled his own man. Then he had a problem because he took second bite of the cherry and got tackled and threw the ball away.
Now, who's that? Is that Lohman again? Yes, it is. Lohman out there, I believe. Yep, number 26, Lohman. Been really solid for Morningside this afternoon. Played a lot of footy, direct opponent with Reece Matheson, most dangerous player for the Gorillas. Lohman. Dad goal number 9 for Morningside. Comes in.
Oh.
He's pushed that out to the
barely
left.
Scored in the end.
Not the best of kicks. Minor score. Let's Wilson Grange off a little bit there. Baker just came on the ground and takes it at half back. Baker, and again, it's a slow ball movement from half back, just attracting dangerous situations. Baker goes down the line. Matheson decides to rove. Carroll was there. There he is. Matheson over the top. And again, just that last possession, Nelson on that occasion was able to smother it. Gordon gets shoved over the line. Umpire says, throw that in. Again, it's they seem to be more than likely keeping the whistle out of the mouth in those sort of situations. But they're a lot closer than we are, ladies and gents. Umpires have done pretty well this afternoon. Umpire throws the ball in. Ball drops short.
He's asking to throw it in again.
Take a couple of steps inside the boundary line. Throw that one in. The contest has been pretty interesting. Considering Hodge is missing for Morningside, it's been pretty even. Well, that's even really shorter.
That's shallower again, yeah.
Umpire says play on. We're not recalling that one either. Oh.
Last thing the boundary umpire wants is another throw in.
Yep, Fiddler put a fair bit of pressure on there. That was
really needs to come in a few metres here, the boundary umpire, or the ruckman adjust and don't be 30 metres back.
Yeah. It's always interesting, isn't it? Ruckman, they go about 50 metres back and then sprint about 30 metres to get to the contest. That was probably a better throw-in. Good tackle laid. That could be on the ball. Baker lays another tackle. Got foot to it. Look at the numbers. The hunting mentality of Morningside at the moment. That's a nothing kick. Lohman once more. They've got the outnumber here. Good effort by Wilson Grange on that occasion. That far side wing being used again. One-on-one contest. Rolling towards that boundary line on the far side. Lohman ends up with it once again. He's had a ton of the footy this afternoon. Handball's over the top. Batoli Simmons kicks the ball down the line, about a 50-metre kick. Good effort there by Wilson Grange. Punches the ball clear, gets pushed over the boundary line at half forward.
Hunter Osborne, the double fist over the boundary. Just haven't made any inroads this term, the Gorillas. Trailed by 5 goals at half-time. The margin is still exactly that. We've played 13 and 3/4 minutes here in the third term. Umpire, he has allowed advantage. Chain of handballs. Here's a chance for the Gorillas. The kick goes forward. Mark taken.
Yep.
Chopping of the hands, the umpire said. An arm chop, and they will get a shot at goal.
That's Gordon.
Yep. Bailey Gordon.
Geez,
He's been good this afternoon too.
I thought that kick, again, inside taking 50 wasn't great.
No, it wasn't.
And Gordon made it look a lot better and got the arm chop and got the free kick, and the crowd was definitely happy about that.
He had a good stretch for it, didn't he?
We'll talk about taking it at its highest point. His arms were just about touching his backside by the time he got his hand on it. Gordon now. Much needed goal for the Gorillas. Comes in. That's a better kick.
Got it.
That'll create some confidence for the home side. Gordon, first goal of the afternoon for him. It's only the fourth goal. 12 shots a goal this afternoon for 4 goals, 8. They moved to 4-8-32, trailing by 24 points, 8-8-56, Morningside. And we've played just over 15 minutes in the Premiership quarter.
Much needed one there for the Gorillas. We didn't want a couple more, you'd suggest, before three-quarter time. Let's close this margin. It sits at 4 straight goals at the moment. We're back in the middle. And he's going to have a look at some around the ground scores.
Just let me double check that. We'll wait for the next stoppage.
We'll get to those shortly. Back in the middle they go. If they get it out, they can. That time it was through the agency.
Oh, good diving mark, Pendlebury.
It was. Quiet opening term. Got into it since then. Been pretty good on that left boot as well. And that was, I was going to say, no exception. Gordon was there. He couldn't complete the mark, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
Well, we'll quickly go through some around the grounds. Palm Beach leading Broadbeach 46-33. Maroochydore leading Noosa 62-24. That's blown out a little bit. As play continues, we'll get back to that. Both ruckmen go up. There's Gordon again getting the clearance. Gordon just launches the ball to half forward. Not really to the advantage.
Yeah,
that was almost a swinging arm.
Yeah.
Glad he actually hit his hands and not his head. So Kirwa, dangerous play. As Morningside come out of trouble once more through Tommy Griffiths. Griffiths now goes out wide. That's Perslow. He's had a fairly solid afternoon down back. He gets told to play on, launches the ball down the line. 3-on-1 in favour of the Gorillas, but guess what? Lohman won out. Got the ball over the line. Gee, he'd have to be in my top 3 this afternoon so far, Lohman. He's been brilliant.
Yeah, he certainly has.
Go through some more of these scores. Redland 139 to Malcolmvat 32. More pain for the Vultures. Sherwood 35 trailing Naspley 107. And Service Paradise and Labrador 2 points to margin, 45-47. So a very juicy contest between those two sides this afternoon as play continues here.
Yeah, the kick was a good one. Some bowls. Goes right round to the outer side. And a little kick forward. It's going to favour Straka. Zach Straka. Now the umpire, well, the umpire's paid holding the ball there.
He was almost trying to tunnel under him, I think.
Well, it was, front on tackle. I don't know how it was supposed to get out. Anyhow, Morningside will get the ball. They've got players on for the switch if they want to use them. McDonough's there. Got a player out wide in Griffiths. That's where he goes eventually. The Griffiths still in the back pocket. He's going to go back to once it came. That's okay. Spots up Neeland Rowe. He's got a player in short. Likes to go longer. We're not the best option. As the ball comes back in, hacked inside 50 again for Wilston Grange. He's there again. Neeland Rowe.
Ball movement, brilliant.
Man, now they're off. They're out here Now, and they can go off to the races here, the Morningside Panthers. As they get it up towards half forward. The tackle was okay, but Dads, he gets it, centering ball, and finds, guess who?
Lohman.
Jacob Lohman, who can go back and take the shot.
That's a prime example, isn't it? Their Morningside's ability off half back to move the ball through congestion, and then as soon as they get a bit of space, they move the ball so quickly going inside attacking 50, and in the end, Lohman was the one man in the right spot when the ball came back in board.
Yeah, they certainly look a lot cleaner going forward. He's already missed one this term. This to get his first goal of the afternoon, to go with a very fine day's work as well. So Lohman, he'll kick from 35, 40 metres. This is a better effort.
There it is.
He snuck it home. He has. He gets his first of the afternoon, and they get their lead back out to 5 straight kicks.
Well, again, they had 2 minutes there where they were trying to keep that ball locked inside their attacking 50, Wilston Grange.
Yeah.
And as soon as they turned the ball over, Morningside just took off, didn't they? They got the overlap going that far side, and in the end, that was a great finish by Lohman, and gets that margin back to, like you said, Dave, 5 goals.
It was a Panther pounce.
That's a good way to put it. And looking on the other side of the coin, we need the beast to be unleashed.
Yes.
For the Wilston Grange, Matheson has got to get his hands on the footy.
Well, one thing you'd say for certain, he's not getting 41 today.
Well, no, not by the looks of it. He had a good first quarter, but really has almost gone missing since quarter time. And realistically, when you look at it, Lohman is the one playing on him. And now he's moved to Gordon. So Lohman's that sort of versatile midfielder, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Had a fine afternoon's work as well. Morningside, can they go forward? No, not quite. Goes to Bowles, up towards half forward. Is this a chance now for the Panthers? They get it to Corowa, goes in short. Too short in the end. They couldn't get clean possession. And we've sort of said that's a real difference between the two sides going forward. They find targets.
And when they do get a little bit of space,
yeah,
it's a drop mark or a missed handball.
Yeah.
Speaking of missed skill, that's out on the full. So another chance for Wilston Grange here. Looks like we've got Daniel Bowles going to be lining up.
Left footy, Steve Bowles? Oh.
No, I believe he's a right footer.
He has had a couple on his left.
Yeah, we'll get a pretty good idea. And this kick, mind you, he's just about in the clubhouse here.
What's he doing? Oh, he's going on the left.
No way.
And he's kicked a monster there, but he's offline.
Well, he's a left footer, and that was almost a 55-metre snap from the boundary. And he wasn't that far away, to be honest. It's Morningside, dangerous kick right up the middle. Look at the numbers for Morningside. Unfortunately, the skill didn't come off.
Oh, look out.
Downey looking to set up a play on that ball. Castle was there as well. Wilston Grange again trying to come out of trouble. Oh, Morningside go bang! Good pressure there by the Panthers. Ends up in the hands of Matheson. That right foot kick.
That's a beauty.
Hit the target on that occasion. Trying to come back to true centre forward. Good body pressure there from Morningside defence. And again, every time they seem to be under the pump, they're making the right decisions, Morningside. Good effort.
Oscar Stewart is a real centering ball, but it's a dangerous position. He put it real sideways to centre half forward. Corowa, quick snap out of there. No one can take the ball clean, or the umpire will come in and pull it up.
Looks like Kira was pinch hitting in the ruck at the moment. Bit of versatility, bit of agility. He's definitely showing that this afternoon. Kirawa didn't get the tap out on that occasion, but again, brings the ball to ground. That's okay. Bowles is there, kicks the ball. Unfortunately, Nelson just punches it over the point line. Minus score. 4-10. 34 to 9-8-62. Nelson will be coming our full back.
He will. Been solid as well. So Nelson is going to come out. He's looking for Downey. Well, he left it for a teammate in the end, and they can get off to the races here, the boys.
Look at the
Morningside,
kick.
the kick goes into the middle.
He's going to have to...
We say they've been so much cleaner. Dads is there. Now he's just waiting for a little bit of cavalry. That's fine. Spots up Griffiths. Griffiths, just a little chip over the top, and finds Horn 50 metres out, 45-degree angle.
That again was, when you think about it, just too easy, isn't it?
I think that's a tale between the two sides. The clean ball use going
It's a
forward.
massive difference.
Yeah.
Massive difference this afternoon.
Stands out like the proverbial.
Tommy Horn, we're right behind this kick.
He's going to take his best effort, distance-wise. Slight breeze. Horn comes in on his left boot. Starts left, stays left. Through for a minor score.
Well, again, what's the margin? It's sort of that almost 5-goal margin still, so it hasn't blown out.
5 goals.
It hasn't blown out ridiculously, has it? So the margin's still there, seen up towards three-quarter time. But they're going to have to be much improved from this moment on, Wilston Grange, if they're going to get back into this game. Looks like Gordon's got it.
Yep.
He's just about been my best for Wilston Grange this afternoon, Gordon.
Yep.
Had a ton of the ball, used it well. Gordon, again, that under pressure kick goes down the line. Numbers are with Morningside. Nelson's there. Couldn't get. Look at Matheson with a handball. Unfortunately, step on the line. That was Fiddler. Launched that kick. Jeez, but Baker gave the little stare to the boundary. Fiddler's very, very frustrated.
Baker's been very frustrated this
Baker, he's come off the ground a couple of times looking not that happy. But again, it's not from a lack of effort, it's just that polish, isn't it? They showed it in round 1 against Labrador and they ran away with it in the second half. Oh, again, Castle's there, gets pushed over the line. Just not allowing those midfielders any room to move. So they've been massive, those Morningside midfielders. Like a Loman.
I know Castle's kicked the 3 goals, but he's been pretty quiet the last couple of quarters.
They've moved him more so in that midfield, or he might be playing off a wing. Speaking of Matheson, gets absolutely crunched by McDonough. And again, just inviting the pressure, McDonough. Just got that a little bit high, unfortunately. He lined him up from a fair way back. Just clipped him high.
It's McGuinness. Feeds the handball off to Stevenson.
Oh, that's silly.
Stevenson's dumped as he kicked it. Didn't really matter. The mark was taken by Oscar Stewart.
Hang on. He's bringing the ball back. So that won't be down the ground. Okay. That was more as he was kicking it. That's generally the rule. If he gets pushed as they do it, then it doesn't go down the ground.
Stevenson to the top of the square. Can they force a contest? They can.
No way.
It's a goal.
No way.
That is an absolute beauty. And I reckon that's Bailey Gordon.
No, that was Jack Rains.
Oh, it was Rains. Beg yours.
Number 17. Just hitting the pack and that instant get possession, put the ball on boot, snap over the shoulder.
It was instinctive, wasn't it? He
didn't take a millisecond to get that ball on his boot. And again,
kicked it off a dime onto his left boot and sailed straight through the middle. 5-10, 49, 9-63. So we're back inside 4 goals.
Well, that's the one they needed, wasn't it? They've been trying their hardest.
Probably the next one. Just got
if they can get one more back before 3 quarters on, Dave, they're in with a shot.
That breeze looks like it might have died right down again.
Yeah, bit overcast on the right-hand side. You've got beautiful blue sky on the left. As Ruckman go up once more. Can't get hands on the footy. Looks like Cockatoo's back in there for Morningside as well. Is it an idea to get Matheson out of there and try and give him some room to move? Maybe play him off half forward.
Bowles, hacks it forward, gets out the back. This could be another chance. Handball over the top. Should be a goal coming up. And is. Lachlan Rook gets the goal. And that has got the crowd lifted. And now they've got it back inside 3 goals.
Well, we were saying they had to change something up fairly quickly. And instantly, the two possessions, the 2 goals they've kicked in the last 2 minutes, clean possession, pressure, forward pressure.
Oh, and I think the main thing with that one is there was still the 6-6-6 rule, so they finally got a centre clearance and got it in there really quick and let their smaller blokes get to work. Most of the time it's been sort of pretty junky the way the ball's gone in, and they've already had numbers back Morningside, so a centre clearance makes all the difference.
Well, if they can start getting some clearances with some space, just keep an eye out for those midfielders able to get possession in front of the contest.
They're in single file, straight up the middle of the ground.
Well, it was a late whistle, but it was definitely there. So free kick going to the Gorillas. Here's a chance for some quick ball movement. Not the best of kicks going inside 50. Ball comes to ground. McDonald's there for Morningside. Cool, calm, collected, under pressure. Speaking of pressure, they're under it now, Morningside. Pendlebury chips the ball down the line. Almost got him caught for a 50-metre penalty for movement.
That's Finn Lauder on debut this afternoon.
He's done okay.
Bright yellow boots.
Oh!
Not high. But we heard it. That would have been a screamer. Handball over the top. Players, well, they've just lifted their pressure right now.
Geez, he's funneling Jamie Elliott from the other day. How good was that mark on Anzac Day? Collingwood. If that's not mark of the year for 2024 already, it looks like he might have the car. Downey was going for the car on that occasion. Ball gets over the back. Morningside again. Lohman looking towards half forward. Ball just dribbles again over the line. Another boundary throw in. They don't want to concede a goal here just before 3/4 time. Wilston Grange.
That was Lauder again. I think he's the only player on the ground with the fluorescent yellow boots.
No, you got to make an impression on your debut.
Oh, that was once a craze. Everybody had them. Now, black is the new fluorescent. Ball goes in towards full forward. Good tackle to get him over the line. Get another stoppage. Right on the 3/4 time. Will be coming up, you would think, any second.
This is probably
32 minutes.
This is probably the longest quarter we've had for the game so far. As the ball gets thrown back in. Cockatoos around this contest. Couldn't get possession of the footy. Kicks the ball down the line. Down the corridor. That's a good mark. The last line, they were out. That was Nelson. Nelson dummy the handball. Not quite sure where to go. Here's a chance for Morningside right before 3/4 time. Ball gets kicked towards full forward. No one can take a mark though. Ball's hit the deck. Good tackle laid. And a free kick's been found. It's going to the Gorillas on the last line.
That might draw a close to the third term. You'd have to think, got to be close. Just ticked over 33 minutes. They don't want to concede one here, the Gorillas. They've got the ball across half back. Just try and possess the ball. Imagine now. Gets it to Hunter Osborne.
They've had trouble with this all.
Left boot.
They've had trouble with this all day, Dave.
Yeah. Liam Nolan.
Ball movement. The slow ball movement has given some problems to them this afternoon. As 3/4 time siren sounds. Well, sets up a brilliant last quarter here at Hickey Park between these two. Morningside still leading 99-63. The home side, Wilston Grange, 6-10-46. What'd you think of that third quarter, Dave?
Yeah, oh, look, I think, Morningside have still done enough. Wilston Grange, they got a couple of good balls in, and it was really important to get a couple of those goals deep into that term, just to give them a real good sniff going into the final term. We'll quickly go through the goal scorers. Castle has 3 for Morningside, singles to Lohman, Lovick, Godwin, Dads, Cockatoo and Downey, while for Wilston Grange it is Rook, who's the only multiple goal scorer with 2, singles to Gordon, Rains, Bowles and Tex. Corowa. We'll take a quick break here and we'll be back with the big final term from Hickey Park. It is the Panthers leading by 17 points.
And welcome back, ladies and gents, to round 4 QAFL action. Anzac weekend here sets up a beautiful last quarter between these two. The home side, Wilston Grange, trailing by 17 points to Morningside. 9-9-63 to 6-10-46. My name's Kane Browning. Seen up for this last quarter. Still joining me in the box is David Hampton. Welcome back, Dave.
Yes, welcome. Can they get back into this contest here, the Gorillas? We'll soon find out. Next 25 minutes.
Here we go. Who can win this contest this afternoon, ladies and gents? Wilston Grange look like got the tap out. Matheson gone missing really since quarter time. Launched that ball towards half forward. Umpire comes in. Another stoppage, a true half forward for the Gorillas. We're playing for the Blair Jewel medal this afternoon as well, so it'll be interesting to see who wins that. Cockatoo, one-on-one in the middle of the ground, brought the ball to the front. Matheson again, kicks to half forward, diving attempt at a mark was Kirawa. Kirawa, handball back in board. Pendlebury lays a brilliant tackle. Kirawa is still around the mark. Matheson's still around the mark. Who's there? Tackle laid. High shot. So that'll be a free kick going to, looks like number 8 and Benny Taylor. Bowls to the left of screen. Taylor launches the hot spot. Who can take a mark? They haven't done that too often this afternoon, have the Gorillas. Another punch through for a minor score. Pulls that margin in a little bit closer. 47 playing 63. 16 points the margin. Goes straight up the middle. Could have been in the back. No, says the umpire. That's gone to Horn. Had a pretty good day. And again, a little bit of a shove from Downey. Play on. Dads is there. Stoppage. Dads was got a little bit lucky.
He might be in trouble here. He's copped a...
He's copped a shin to the head.
Yep.
Dad's pulled up, so you know what I mean? He didn't launch a boot at it or anything, so I don't think he's got anything to worry about. But
no, but I thought it was definitely a free kick.
It was definitely... The free kick was definitely there. I thought as well.
That's good.
That's on Lanthor's too, the vice captain. He's picked himself up. He's going to come off, looks like, for an assessment. He's walking in a straight line, so that's okay. Play continues, though. He's still coming off the ground. Castle gets pushed over the line. Geez, I thought you generally have to wait for someone to come off the ground in those situations. Slanthor's comes off the ground now. Jonah Fiddler's coming on. Feeling his head. He doesn't look like he's too flash at all. Good luck marking that ball, ladies and gents. That ball goes straight to 30 metres out. Tolly Simmons gets pushed off the footy. That ball drifting towards the boundary line. Tried to keep it in. Yeah, he doesn't look too flash there. Wilston Grange player. Lanthor's. Keep a close eye on that. Ball gets thrown back in. Both ruckmen. Been pretty even match-up all day between those two. Castle tried to clear the ball. Lohman was there again trying to lay pressure on. Here's a chance for Wilston Grange. Kirawa again, playing the defensive side of his game well. Pushes the ball over the line.
It was Gordon that got that ball out of defence for the Gorillas. Had a good afternoon.
They're going to find a marking target forward of the footy, Wilston Grange, if they're going to win this game this afternoon.
Yeah, they might have pinch hit somewhere. Comes out the back, Gordon again. He's got it. He's got to step around. He does. Breaks the tackle. Does the shake and bake. He goes.
Look out!
Couldn't take it. Cockatoo's got it. He's got a problem. Got a little toe poke. That was really clever. Got it over there. Into Wood's full forward. And down he comes out and takes a chest mark on the lead and can go back. Well, almost ice this game.
Well, the ball ended up in the hands of Patoli Simmons, and the way he uses the footy more times than not, he's a great ball user. Hit Downey on the lead. and can't do much about that as a defender. Downey. And again, another looks like injured player coming off for Wilston Grange. Downey comes in now. Right foot kick. Last nail in the coffin. Pushed it to the left. Minus score.
And that player coming off is Bailey Gordon, their best player this afternoon. And
that's a big loss.
He's certainly got a limp up. Keep a bit of an eye on that one.
Looks like a bit of a corky in the thigh, I'd say. Upper leg. And again, Kirua again, trying to clear the ball. Got instantly tackled by Morningside. Castle now. Kicks on the right foot towards half forward. Downey was there once more, pleading for a free kick from the umpire. Downey ends up with it. Snap on goal. That's coming back to the hot spot. Who can take it? Cockatoo!
Right on the goal line, pretty much. Couple of metres out, won't miss this one. Just keep an eye on Gordon there, the left boot.
I'll keep an eye on Gordon, you keep an eye on this.
Well, from point blank range, he's got one this afternoon to possibly ice the game. Cockatoo puts it straight over the goal umpire's hat. He gets his second of the afternoon. And again, they open it up with some breathing space. They get it back out to 23 points, 10-10-70, plays 6-11-47. We've played just on 6 minutes here in the final term at Hickey Park.
Geez, Downey was pleading with the umpire. He got shoved under the drop of the ball.
He got sick of arguing for it. He ended up picking it up.
He ended up getting the ball back. Yep. Beautiful right foot snap and great body work there by Cockatoo right in the goal square. One-on-one contest. That's the name of the game. Win the one-on-one contest, you're going to do pretty well. And he kicked an easy goal from about 5 metres out.
Just having a look, Gordon there. I don't know if it's a left ankle.
Left ankle?
Calf, or might be a little bit higher.
I'll keep an eye on Gordon. You keep an eye on the play.
Well, the umpire will have to come back. The secondary ball up.
Well, it's not a good sign when the boot is off. And he looks in quite a bit of discomfort there, Gordon.
Back in the middle we go. O'Toole got the hit out. They need to get the next couple. Wilston Grange, the Gorillas, have another stoppage. Right in the middle of the ground again this time. The ruck work was done by Westerberg. He got the hit out. That was okay. And again, another stoppage. All favour the Panthers, I think. It's taking time off the clock. Going back there was Matheson. Couldn't get it. He might end up getting the ball back again. They can bring it out through defence. Kick goes there towards Corowa. Just goes past him in the end, so he's got to go back and try and put a tackle on. Couldn't do so. Quick kick out of defence. That's Cockatoo again.
Look at the kick.
And it's right into the corridor, and you heard it. Batoli Simmons takes it, and he can go. He's got a player out there in Griffiths. Just got to sit for him. He's got a player breathing right down his neck, and that's Bowles. He's been their best player.
He's going to get pinned here.
Bowles is in trouble. Gone. Griffiths will take the free kick between wing and half forward.
Bowles tried to push him off the ball, and unfortunately Bowles ended up right on top of the ball in the end, so he got caught holding the ball on that occasion for diving on it. Ball gets launched to about 35-40 out. No one really wants to take possession of the footy, ladies and gents. Ball just rolling around. Downey's there once more for Morningside. Umpire might have found a free kick, and it's going to Morningside. Not quite sure what happened there, but it's going to the big fella.
Hello, O'Toole, I think, is it? The ruckman?
Yep, O'Toole, you're right. Well, this could be it, ladies and gents. It's still early in the last quarter.
He's a ruckman. And he's
hey,
hard up
every
against the
now and
boundary
again,
line.
ruckman surprise you, Dave. As O'Toole comes in, launches a kick.
No. Out in the full.
Out in the full. Well, every now and
No
then,
surprise.
you've got to try and plug the ruckman every now and again because one, they're bigger, two, they're stronger, and if they hear that you...
And three, if they hear us.
Exactly. So I'd rather get home in one piece this afternoon, Dave. I'm not sure about you. As the Gorillas are coming out of trouble once more.
Pressure.
Got called to play on. That's close to the boundary line. It's either a mark or it's out on the full. Playing the mark. Number
Perslow.
37, Perslow. He's had a fairly solid afternoon. Goes back to the hot spot. No one can take clean possession. Loman was there. Snap on goal, rolling. Oh, look out. I think that was Baker down there on the last line. Again, Perslow, sorry. Pushes the ball over the line. Take that as a win, Gorillas. Half forward. They've got to get a goal in the next couple of minutes here. Got to just try and sneak one if they can. Both ruckmen go up once more. He's been good this afternoon, but not probably as good as past weeks. Matheson. He's going to get it back here. He's looking for an option. Just decides to handball it out of bounds.
How's he going to see that?
No. There was a teammate there, but probably a couple of feet to the right of him.
Yeah.
He was definitely going for the boundary line. He hasn't had a lot of support this afternoon, Matheson. He's tried hard.
He certainly has. As he goes again, he's pleading that he was held off the ball. It could have been taken without it. Now they've got a problem. It was just wrenched out of his hands. Now a chance for the Gorillas to go forward. The kick comes towards centre wing. Correa's there. He couldn't take the mark. Goes to ground level. They keep this ball alive.
Oh, good effort.
Well done. That was brilliant. You heard it. That was through Rook. Lachlan Rook. Now that's good news. Lanthoy's back on the ground after that heavy knock.
Geez, how good was Rook there coming out of trouble? He was brilliant. Again, it just hasn't happened enough. Too few have been putting efforts like that in this afternoon, unfortunately, for the Gorillas.
They just haven't got a lot. They've had very little flow going from back to forward.
Between the 50s.
Yeah. Here's a chance for him now, though. The kick goes in towards full forward. Didn't favour. Oh, the umpire's found it. You're right.
It was there. It was there.
I thought he just held his position, but
the moment you can see palms out.
I didn't see that palms out. Yeah, I thought he was just trying to hold his
The
ground.
two hands, palms are out, and the umpire was in a great spot to pick that free kick up.
So he's got one this afternoon. Korowa. Apologies if I haven't pronounced his name right. For two. Oh, no. He's just let the air out of the balloon there.
Oh.
They really needed that one. It's 1 goal, 3 for him this afternoon.
He's been so close to playing a really good game this afternoon, Carola. Not quite at this stage, as McDonough was kicking out for a full back. That's a 70-metre pass. Yep. And now they've got the overlap. They've got some room to move. Again. Oh, Matheson on the last line. What is he doing there? Oh, brilliant pickup.
Oh,
left foot snap, bounce over the back. 2-on-1 in favour of Morningside. Look at the shepherd. Batoli Simmons handballs it. Kicks. Belly of the ball. Claim the mark still. Again. Plenty of pressure coming from this Morningside forward line. That ball gets handballed over the line.
There's Finn Loader with that last shot. Oh. Debutant.
Geez, all of a sudden his eyes lit up, didn't they? Like deer in headlights. Hit the belly of the ball, unfortunately.
We're just on 13.5 gone here in the final term. 22 points the margin. Got to find a way to get the next goal. That's Gordon back on the ground. Couldn't find a target with his hands. And goes over the line for a boundary throw in. 48 plays 70. 22 points the margin.
Now, Dave, if you were if you were Brent Maloney, what do you do? What do you do to try and sneak some goals in the second half of this last quarter? I'll let you think about that for a sec. As play continues, Morningside again going to the goal line. Baker's there, unfortunately.
Oh, it's a goal.
Pushes his own teammate off the ball. Ball gets over the back, goes through for an easy one. Geez, not sure who kicked it.
Got my eye on him.
It's always good, that 30-second delay, trying to work out who it is. Geez, Baker came from a long way away and unfortunately didn't impact the only impact he made was on his own teammate, and the ball just sailed through for a goal.
It was a pretty good kick, really. Off
it was a brilliant
standing
kick.
Start, wasn't it?
It was a great kick. He'll turn around eventually.
Yeah, I've got him.
You got him in your sights, Dave.
I do.
I'll keep an eye on the play. Is that Batoli Simmons? Number 1.
Could be. Well, he's front onto us at the moment.
Oh,
so I
okay.
can't tell.
He's on the right-hand side there, is he?
Yep.
Okay.
A little push and shove.
We'll keep an eye on that as play continues. He ends up with a footy. That ball's not coming out. At some point he'll turn around.
Got to.
Number 6.
Number 6.
That's Dylan Swan. First of the afternoon for Swan as he gets the clearance as well. Ball gets pushed towards half forward, looking for Cockatoo. Keeps the ball in front of him, just pushes it over the line.
Have you assessed his game this afternoon?
He seems to have played a different role for most of the day. He's been playing sort of as that tall, that almost a key forward role at centre half forward.
Sort of hybrid.
Yeah. He hasn't had a ton of the ball, but he's done pretty well this afternoon, Cockatoo, and he's nabbed the odd goal. Matheson in and under once again. That's the story of the day, isn't it? Every time Matheson has got the ball,
someone's got him.
Traffic. Instant traffic jam. As Batoli Simmons looks to clear the ball. There's Swan once more. He's had a pretty good second half.
Nice
Look at the kick. Drops the mark he should have taken. They've got the numbers here, though. Pendlebury's there. Chips the ball in short. And that's Swan again. Just slowing the ball down. Slowing the play down. Swan kicks the hot spot. Downey was there. Couldn't even attempt to mark the footy. Who's going to win possession here, ladies and gents? Morningside. Looks like Castle gets instantly tackled. No, that was Godwin. Play continues. Swan once more. Hack kick forward. Dropped the mark he probably should have taken. Ball drifting towards the boundary line. That was Flynn Loader again. A little bit overzealous.
I think they've done enough now, the Panthers. Wilston Grange, well, they'd need 5 goals, unanswered goals. Might be a difficult task. They've only got 6 for the day so far. As they bring this out of defence through Matheson. The kick's okay, that's a good one. Finds Jack Thompson. Thompson gives it back towards half forward. The ball's just got a set. It does now. Through Westerberg.
Good
His
kick.
kick is a good one. You heard it. Oh, well, I don't know if the player called himself out or nobody knew who was going for it. But they both appeared to run away from the football.
Confusion.
Yeah, that's probably the best word.
Confusion. Two teammates going, no, it's yours, and then no one ends up going for it. Missed an easy opportunity there, deep forward.
And that's been their tale of the day. Just their connection going forward. Made it very difficult for themselves. Now Matheson, he tried to shark it, but his teammate got it regardless. That was Rook. The ball's turned over, comes out from Morningside. Here's a chance through Godwin. They can't keep possession either. Chance now. This little kick comes in towards full forward. Marks have been a rarity inside the Gorillas' forward line. And again, it looks like they're going to mop up. No, it's going to be a free kick.
It's going to the Gorillas. got pushed off the ball, I think, on that occasion. So the free kick was there. And again, we're going to have trouble identifying this player going for goal.
Might be Fiddler.
It looks a bit like Fiddler. Well, there's
Taking a guess.
let's say Fiddler. Right foot kick. Unfortunately, across the face. Minor score. And when they have had clean, just those missed opportunities earlier in the day, wasn't it, Dave? Well, they just couldn't get goals couldn't get pressure on the scoreboard, unfortunately. So the ball gets cut off, ball gets punched away. Again, Morningside, there's overlap running through traffic. Oh, instantly tackled. Umpires found a free kick.
Too high.
Too high. Sort of between wing and half back. Kicks the ball in short.
Milford. It comes back to Nelson.
Look
Go
at
back
this.
to Milford. Look, they can just wax lyrical here. They might just get 3-4 possessions each here. He's going to kick it straight back to him.
The stat builder, ladies and gents. Watch the calculator
yeah.
tick over.
He might as well go back. Just telling the Gorillas, we can keep doing this all day. You're the one that are behind, so you've got to push up. We don't have to. They just chip it round McDonough. We know we've spoken of his raking left boot. You can get this to within a kick, but no, he's going to go back again. We might start this process all over again, back to Nelson. Nelson goes back again. Now they can bring it out to this side where Straka's there. Lets the ball come to him. Straka just kicks up there towards Castle. Couldn't take it. This might be a turnover. Now there's an opportunity. They can go forward through Gordon. His kick's okay. Spots up Benny Taylor, who wants to wheel and go on the right boot. Really wants somebody to present with the lead. He's going to get a chop in the arms and he'll get the free kick. Only 30 metres out from goal. 45-degree angle. And 50-metre penalty, so we've now got a certain goal. And he says, thank you very much. I'll come all the way to the line.
The umpire was just waiting for someone to give a little bit of lip in that situation. Kicks the easy goal in the end. That's Westerberg. He's tried, again, another one of those players who's tried hard all day. But again, even that kick going inside 50, it's
still hard work. Every goal they get's hard work.
It turned into a 4-on-1. There was one Wilson Grange and there were 4 Morningside players. They knew exactly where the ball was going to go.
And their last 3 scoring shots have all come from free kicks. Like,
the free kicks were there though, but
I'm not saying the free kicks aren't there, but it's not through great play. It's not through clean ball movement or leading or marking.
A little bit surprising,
I must
admit. It's been a bit surprising from Wilson Grange and Savo, considering the form they were in going into this game. 2-1. They're going to move to 2-2 by the looks of it. 21 points. Mind you, it's 21 points. So play continues here, trying to get the centre clearance. Kicking in danger, says the umpire, so that's going to Wilson Grange.
No, I think he's got it the wrong way round, yeah.
Okay, it's going...
He pointed the wrong way to start.
It's going to Tommy Horn.
Yeah.
Tommy Horn launches the ball back inside attacking 50.
Down
there! Too big, too strong.
And too good.
I don't care who you are, Dave. You put Downey one-on-one with anyone in the league, he's going to be hard to stop.
Well, and particularly with a kick like that, because it was on his favourable side, so...
To advantage.
Yeah, yep. And that's almost the opposite of what Wilston Grange have been able to do this afternoon.
We're trying not to bag Wilson Grange too much, but sometimes
I'm sure that Brent Maloney will see it was just a little disconnection going forward. Downey, who's got one this afternoon.
He's pushed that to the right.
He stays on one for the afternoon.
Yeah, again, it's just those little things.
Yeah.
And again, these two sides have had good starts to the year, good opposition.
But I think
you work out a lot pretty quickly.
Their connection going forward, I think they know which side that they're leading to.
Yes.
They seem to have better patterns. They just seem more organised.
McDonough cuts that off. Again.
Now he's got players everywhere.
Here's trouble for Morningside. Wilston Grange, sorry. Can they get one last one, Morningside? It's been a good game this afternoon. Again, looking for Downey. Downey couldn't even get to the contest on that occasion. Matheson once more. It'd be interesting to see his stats in a few days' time. Ball gets launched back. No one take clean possession. Look at the tackling pressure. Again, the pressure's been good from both these sides. They've been a little bit more polished as Morningside. Coming through the corridor, left foot kick, deep inside 50. Downey gets pushed off the ball. Play on, says the umpire. Gordon got tackled instantly. And they're trying to leave that relieve the pressure once more. That ball's drifting just inside the line.
It's good work by young Flynn Loader to put that tackle on and get straight up and put a bit of pressure on the kicker coming out of defence.
If that's what you have to do to get the likes of Downey to move, then, geez, the amount of effort getting put in by that Wilston Grange defence. Here comes Morningside once more. Speaking of Downey, one-on-one, guess who?
Yep.
Too big, too strong. And again, the last one he was playing in front, that time he was caught behind. And just the body work. Body work was brilliant by Downey. Downey.
And he really protects the drop of the ball, doesn't he?
Easy goal. No, you're right. So Downey's kicked 2 this afternoon. And again, ladies and gents, we are playing for the Blue Blair Jewel medal, the best on ground this afternoon on this Anzac weekend. So it'll be interesting to see who wins at the end of the game.
12-11-83, 7-13-55 in favour of the Morningside Panthers. So they've done enough to get the chocolates there this afternoon.
It looks to be the case.
Downey just with his second goal of the afternoon. Go back in the middle. We've played just under 27 in this final term. Lights are on. It's starting just to get a little bit dark. Certainly getting a little bit cool as well here this afternoon at Hickey Park. They'll go forward again inside 50. Ball just knocked away there by Lanthoy. And they go back, puts a tackle on as well. The umpire says we'll ball it up. Half forward for the Panthers. They lead it by just under 5 goals. 28 points the margin as we'll do it all again.
Lohman got crunched in a tackle. He's picked himself back up. He's just about been, I reckon he's just about my pick this afternoon at this stage, Lohman, for Morningside. Been a little bit quieter in this last quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say his first 3 quarters were excellent.
But the first 3 quarters have been brilliant from Lohman. As O'Toole won the tap out, Lohman missed an opportunity to get a possession. Gordon was there. Gordon's probably the other one, to be honest. Very close.
Yeah, he'll be
very close between those two this afternoon, I'd say. As the ball just dribbles out, ends up in the hands of Gorillas. Comes back through the corridor. Now, can they move the ball a little bit quicker? Not the best of handballs. And again, instantly under the pump. Morningside, handballs over the top, looking for Castle. Castle's got it now. Steps back inside. Kick towards full forward. Who's that down there? Doesn't look like Down. It could be Downey. Downey again. No, it's not Downey.
The debutant. Loader.
Got pushed over the line from the Gorillas' defence. Boundary throw in. Staying to wind down here, ladies and gents, for round 4. Looks like Morningside are going to get the win here. Ball gets thrown in. Both ruckmen go up. No clear winner on that occasion. Again, guess who? It's Gordon. And getting tackled by Lohman. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Ball gets thrown up once more. Again, no clear winner in the ruck contest. It's almost turned to a bit of a crawl in this last quarter, ladies and gents. Not a lot of scoring. That's holding the ball, says the umpire. Too slow on that occasion. And Castle will be lined up for goal number 4.
And we're right in junk time here at the end of this game. We might get some around the ground scores before we...
You keep an eye on Castle, and I'll have a look at that.
He's got 3 this afternoon. There's Kelly Castle. It's for goal number 4. At a slightly different role this afternoon, a lot more on the ball and around the wing as he comes in. The right boot, it's fading hard to the right. That breeze just grabbed it. Through for a minor score, 12-12-84, place 7-13-55. Just ticked on 30 minutes here in the final.
Well, this game had the latest start. Castle!
Well, he read the ball coming in. It was a pass meant for Gordon, and he just preempted where it was going to go, and he chipped across, and he can go back and have another go for goal number 4, this time 35 out directly in front.
Well, it'll be a good reward for him. He has been a bit... I mean, he kicked 3 goals in the first half. Been pretty quiet since then in front of the goal. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities. Castle comes in for the last nail in the coffin. Castle, too good. There's another one to the Morningside Panthers. That's goal number 4. He's easily been the highest scoring forward on the ground this afternoon. Just going to quickly go through these around the ground scores. We started a little bit later here at Hickey Park, so bear with me. Palm Beach has got over the line against Broadbeach, 94-42. Maroochydore, too good for Noosa, 89-43. Redland have smashed Mount Gravatt, 31-25, 2-11 to 6-2-38. Sherwood, not good enough against Aspley, the 2-time reigning premier, 136-57. Service Paradise, not good enough against Labrador, get their second win of the year, 11-12-78 to 9-9-63.
As we're back in the middle again, well, I thought the umpire was going to redo that ball up. Here's the first, I was going to say, first clean ball going forward for Wilston Grange, but the mark was dropped there by Fiddler. They get the ball to the goal line, and that's
a mark.
Isn't it? Yeah.
That's a mark.
Only 50. I don't know why he tackled him to ground, though.
Well, that's Jack Rains, who's tried really hard for Wilson Grange this afternoon. Again, another one of those players.
Hard place to work in that forward line.
Good luck. Right foot, left foot snap. That's good, though. That's goal number 2 to Rains.
Yep.
So a pretty good afternoon for Jack Rains. Was again, just a couple of quick goals towards the back end of this game. 32.5 minutes played. Got to try and work out our 3-2-1 this afternoon, Dave. Not long to go. They've got a medal on the line. I'm glad we're not actually official vote givers. There'll be smarter people with that responsibility. As the ball's back to the middle. Getting really dark here this afternoon now. The lights are definitely on. A little bit hard to see out in the middle. Ball drifts towards half forward. Good effort there by Morningside. Here's a chance for Castle. Castle, up and ended kick. Oh, that's a good grab.
Brilliantly done.
That's Pettigrew. The ball's been peppered down there. He's been really solid in that defensive line for Wilson Grange this afternoon. Wilson Grange decided to chip the ball across the half-back line. As the dog starts barking here.
Yep.
Feeding time. Towards the back end of this game. Need some afternoon tea. As again, Wilson Grange trying to get another goal before full time. Decides to play on, handballs it off. Running through that far side wing towards half forward again. The numbers are with the Panthers. They're coming out of trouble once more. There's the siren. Morningside, in the end, too good for Wilston Grange. Morningside 13-12, 90, 29-point winners this afternoon against Wilston Grange, 8-13, 61. Go to you, David Hampton. What'd you think of that? What'd you think of that game?
Yeah, it was. Look, I think they've got plenty to work with, Wilston Grange. Just got to clean up their forward entries. You'd think a bit, and possibly if they can find another target down there as well. I think they've got some really good midfielders. They've got some good defenders. They were under a lot of pressure today, the defensive unit, and I thought they held up pretty well. But yeah, they just got to clean a few things up, and I don't think they'll be that far off the mark. But Morningside, they really, it's very even performance by them. In the end, like we're talking about the medalists this afternoon, and I was just having a quick look. There's a few players. I thought Tommy Horn was really good. I wouldn't be surprised. McDonough, I thought he was really good as well down back. I think it's going to be one of those really even sort of medals that they're going to. Look, I could almost argue that Bailey Gordon was probably almost best on round, but in a losing side, we know that it won't go to some.
Well, you never know. Those sort of medals in these sort of games, especially when you're talking about.
And Lohman's the other one. I wouldn't be surprised if Lohman is the winner also.
The Anzac Spirit this weekend. Would not surprise me if Gordon got the medal. I had to give the 3 to Lohman, just purely and simply because Morningside ended up winning the game. Gordon's got my 2, and I had to give Castle the 1 for his 4 goals this afternoon. Well, we're just about ready to wrap up here, ladies and gents. Thank you for joining us for live QAFL action, round 4 between Morningside and Wilston Grange. Morningside, too good in the end. Thank you, David.
Thank
for your contribution this afternoon. My name's Kane Brown. We'll be back next week for more live QAFL action. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.